What up, Mr. Shoemaker? I see you rolling in that room. What up, Linda Lee? What up, Campfire King? How are you guys doing on this fabulous Sunday? What up, Slappy? What up, Alan C? What up, Matthias? What up, IHodl Crypto? What up, Agatha? What up, Genius? Thank you for those heart me's, guys. What up, Switch? Thank you, Slappy. Thank you, SM5. Thank you, Hot Wheels. Boost that page. Show me that love. Thank you. What up, Cockadoo-doo? Thank you, Board Genius. Thank you for the love. Equine Jewels. Thank you for that love. You know it boosts my page. Thank you so much. Teresa Heinz and Dom boosting the page, giving me some love. Big love to you guys. Don Shoemaker, Cockadoo-doo. Big love to you guys. JLR, big love to you. Robert here, big love to you. Thank you all for helping boost my page. Thank you. Welcome to another IHodlLife Sunday. There's Cassafish. Thank you for boosting my live with a heart me. Thank you so much. What up, Board Genius? How you doing today, my friend? ZZY. Thank you for helping boost my page with a heart me. How are you guys doing out there today? Everybody's finally getting excited about the bull run. Everyone's finally letting their shoulders down a little bit. Helen, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you for boosting my page. What up, Russell? What up, Philip? What up, Kevin Smith? Thanks, everybody, for joining in. Great to see you all here on a fabulous Sunday. What up, Jared? It's fantastic and nice to see you too, Campfire King. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. I hope your family is doing awesome. Afternoon to you as well, Dom. Hope you're having a fabulous week. Dad of 5. Yeah, send me that love, Dad. You know I want that love. And to answer your question, Dad of 5 Rigs, about what you were asking in our Discord, and if you guys aren't in our Discord yet, you should be, because you can have a lot of conversation there and get a lot of answers there about crypto. And the question that came up was, Tristan, I saw a video that you posted about Bitcoin going to $1 million, and you were saying there's not going to be an alt season. But you have to listen very carefully to what I was saying. What up, Robert? Sending me big love. You have to be very careful to what I was saying, because what I was saying was, are we going to have an alt season? And I said, no. What's going to happen instead is we're going to have a paradigm shift, which means we're going to have something even greater and bigger and different than we've ever seen compared to a normal alt season. Greggy, thank you for boosting my page and sending me a heart me. So the video was explaining that because Bitcoin normally would do a triple or a quadruple, and then the altcoin season would follow that, Bitcoin's going to do more than that. It's going to do like a 10 times, which is fucking ridiculous for Bitcoin. And it's going to climb all the way to $1 million. And by doing that, the alts, which would normally have a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or 100 times, if Bitcoin did a 4 or a 5 times, is going to be doubled. So we could see an alt season that not even someone like me could potentially fathom when I put those numbers together. So what that really boils down to is alt season, waiting for this alt season almost becomes minuscule when you look at the big picture of how valuable it is for you to be owning digital assets right now, when less than 1% of the world is owning it and the entire world is moving over to the technology. I'm not sure how to make that more clear, that you're standing in the right spot at the right time at the right moment. Signed and stamped, sending me some love. Thank you for your heart me. You know it helps boost my page. Thank you so much. John Morton says hello from Norway. Well, what up, John in Norway? How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in to the IHodlLife channel. We're live here every Sunday, 12 p.m. EST. Now's your chance to ask your crypto questions, everyone. Don't spam the chat, but please drop your questions in the chat, and I will get to them as quickly as possible. John, I saw you sending me that heart me. Thank you so much for boosting my page. Thank you for the love. How am I feeling? I'm actually feeling really good, except I've got a bit of a chest congestion. You guys probably heard it in my last live. I was kind of struggling not to let this cough that was kind of deep hiding in there. And you can still hear it a little bit in my throat as well. I'm telling you, heat stroke is another thing. It like knocked me out like somebody punched me out for about a day and a half. And then I couldn't move, as if I was like at the gym working every single muscle for a month. And I literally couldn't move my body. And then once that finally subsided, it was like I had flu symptoms, but no flu, if that makes any sense. It was crazy. And just now I'm getting over sore throat and congested chest. It's wild, really wild. I can't believe how hard heat stroke really hit me, or heat stroke hit me so hard that it lowered my immune system enough for other things to attack me that normally wouldn't be able to. So it's been a rough week for me, but you know me, I'm resilient. I'm resilient. I've been focusing on the last few days on resequencing my vibration to help heal myself quicker. What up, Mark from Jersey? Shout out to you, buddy. Hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Pritik Vey, hi. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Andrew Byte says, hey friend, what are your thoughts on XRP these days? Is still a good hold? Let me put it this way for you, Andrew Bytes. Number one, stop eating pizza. It poisons your mind. Number two, Pizza Hut's on the phone right now with TikTok. Did you hear what he said? Get him off TikTok. Shut him down. Anyway, other than don't eat pizza, I still eat pizza sometimes too. It's delicious. I just avoid putting pork on it, which is really tough to find good pizza without pork on it. Anyway, going down a wrong rabbit hole. So my thoughts on XRP are XRP is still the number one cryptocurrency in my bag. So if that says anything, that should say something. If it doesn't say something, I'm not sure. You're very welcome, Campfire King. Thanks for being here and moderating and watching out for those scammers. Michael Scott says, does the exchange rate fees make a difference between using CoinSquare or Coinbase matter in Canada? And the answer is yes. Every different exchange that you use has their own set fees. And I'll be honest with you, Michael, I do not choose an exchange based on who has the lowest fees. I choose an exchange based on which one I find most operable for me, which one works the easiest, moves most of my coins the best. To me, it's not about which one's the absolute cheapest. I'm in Canada, and I personally like Crypto.com as my favorite exchange. Crypto.com does not have a partnership or affiliation with me, although they probably should because I keep shouting them out, but they do not pay me or promote me in any way. I do not promote them for pay in any way. It's just personally my favorite exchange that I use on an everyday basis. And then Coinbase is my backup. And again, Coinbase also doesn't pay me, even though they have reached out to me a few times for some advertising partnerships, but I'm not interested in that. I do recommend Coinbase as your second or backup exchange in Canada. Coinbase is really simple for newbies if you don't quite know how to look at an exchange without all the confusing graphs and everything. And Crypto.com is the best one, in my opinion, in Canada for you. If you know already kind of what you're doing in the crypto space, it gives you access to generally most of the cryptos. And between the two of those, you can pretty much get your hands on any crypto on the market. And for the odd, hard, elusive one, there's always a decentralized exchange where you can find it. So I hope that answers your question, Michael Scott. It's not necessarily, in my opinion, about the cheapest fees. And if it is for you, then you might want to get a Coinbase One account. That's probably the cheapest way to go about. Other than that, find the one that's the most comfortable for you to cash money into crypto and out into fiat at a very comfortable pace for you when you want to. Candy B, thank you for sending me a heart me and helping boost my page. If you're out there following my live right now and you like my content, feel free to send me a heart me. It just helps boost my page, and feel free to tap the screen. We always want to try to get 100,000 likes when we go live on Sundays, and we're at 15,000. So feel free to tap that screen and send some heart me's if you wish to do so. Chief Jet, I saw you sending me that heart me. Thanks for boosting my page. SRC. I see you out there, Sean. I see you out there, Samir. Thank you for sending me those heart me's and boosting my page. I appreciate it. Up John. Thank you, Kevin, for sending me your heart me. Up John in North found out about before liquidity calendar cha. I have no fucking clue what you just said, my friend. Let's read it again just because it sounded fun. Up John in North found out before liquidity calendar cha. I mean, because fuck life. Anyway. Andy Chilled says, Josh, thanks for that heart me. Thanks for boosting my page. Andy Chilled says, I got 3K XRP. Is it good? Two things, Andy. Number one, yes, it's good. Feel free to continue to get more as you go. Number two, never tell anyone how much XRP you have. Right now, your direct messages are going to get full of all kinds of scammers who are going to impersonate other people, hoping you're not going to know, and they're going to try to help you in your crypto space because they think you're new because you're asking, is it good? And they're going to be like, oh, did you secure it on a ledger? Is it quantum securified? Oh, did you connect it over to this site? Oh, did you back up your seat? They're going to find some way where you're like, oh, really? And they're going to lead you down a path of scamming you. Never, ever in crypto go around telling people how much crypto you have. Never, even if they ask. How many times has someone walked up to you and said, hey, how much money do you have in your bank account? And you just joyfully said, wait, 1 second. Let me just open it up. There you go. That's how much I have. How does that look? You wouldn't. You'd be like, why you want to know what's in my bank account? None of your fucking business, bro. And that's exactly how you should keep your crypto assets. Especially crypto assets, because no matter how much money you have in your bank account, you may not get targeted from scammers. But with crypto, because it's a new thing, it's a new field, and it's easy to trick you because it's new, it becomes a target field for a lot of scammers. So stick around on this page, hit that like and follow. You'll learn a lot of important techniques here on how to protect yourself, which is one of the most important things in crypto. There's nothing like pressing a button and your money disappears, or someone who offered to help you and then they fuck you. This is not how it should be. So stick around on this channel and learn how to protect yourself. So Andy, number one, never go around telling people how much crypto you have. And number two, when you're writing in a chat like this and you say things like that, be aware that now you've created a target. So be careful of emails and be careful of direct messages. They're not going to be who you think they're from. What up, KUT Jev Canen? It's Mario and Lisa. How are you guys doing? Mario and Lisa, I hope that you guys are in our Sell Signals room, the tokenized financial Sell Signals room. I sent out invitations to everyone to join the room. I believe you guys are in there, but if you are not, please message me directly in our chat so I can add you guys in there. That is the room where I'm going to give you guys the sell signals of when you guys need to swap and sell your cryptocurrency during this upcoming bull run or this upcoming parabolic movement. So be ready for that, Mario and Lisa. And thanks again for being awesome customers of Tokenized Financial. Since the time we've set up your portfolio until now, you're going to now start seeing the fruition starting to pay off from being positioned in the right coins. What up, Dano? I saw you sending me that heart me. Thanks for being here on a Sunday with us, and thanks for the love. So for anyone else out there who has not set up their portfolio yet, I encourage you to be like Mario and Lisa and get your portfolio ready now. Tokenizedfinancial.com is our website, or you can hit the link in the top of my TikTok page and you can book a free 30-minute consultation with me and I will design your portfolio for you personally. You must be $25,000 value or higher for me to build your portfolio for you. We charge a one-time fee to build it, and we charge a 2% annual management fee if you wish for ongoing service that you can choose to end at any time. And I will remind you, we never take anyone's crypto. I don't have any of Mario or Lisa's crypto. They have all their crypto. I've only provided them with information on how to navigate properly. That's what Tokenized Financial does. So feel free to book a 30-minute consultation with me. So nice to see you, Mario. Nice to see you, Lisa. And thanks so much for being awesome clients with us here at Tokenized Financial. What projects am I holding long term, says Mr. Dez. Mr. Dez, I have a massive portfolio, so I'm holding a lot of cryptocurrencies because I see the broad spectrum of crypto. So when you're building a portfolio, it's not necessarily about how many cryptos that you're stacking. It's really more about what cryptos are you stacking based on how much money do you have. Someone who has 20K in crypto has a different portfolio than someone who has 50K in portfolio. And both of those guys have a very different portfolio than someone who has $100,000 in crypto. And somebody who has 300K in crypto has a very different portfolio than all of those other four. So the amount of money that you have in crypto will drastically dictate or allocate how many coins you can have and how much money you should have in them. And I promise all of those portfolios, all of them could have more cryptos added to them, but they don't because they have to be based on how much money is allocated. So when you look at your own portfolio, look at how much money is in my portfolio. Don't look at what cryptos did I get or didn't get yet, because you're going to diversify yourself the wrong way. Instead, look at how much money do I have and how much do I want minimum in each crypto and how many cryptos does that mean I can have. And now I'm going to pick my favorite ones on that number. And that number's different for how big your money is. So Mr. Dez, I recommend hitting that like and follow, sticking around right here at IHodlLife, the only cryptocurrency channel that you need. We're live here every single Sunday with Ask Me Anything Sunday, even though I never get to all the comments on time, so please be patient, everyone. We're also live on Tuesdays for Tech Tuesdays, and we're also live on Fridays for Frequency Friday. So we'll see you any 3 of those days during the week right here at IHodlLife. Roy Gunn. Thank you for that, Heart Me. Thank you for helping boost my page. Thanks for tapping the screen, everyone. We're already a quarter of a way to our goal. You guys are awesome. Grand rising to you, Greggy. Greggy, the global jam man. If you guys don't know, Greggy Global Jam Man. Ishi, how are you doing? And thanks for joining in. Greggy Global Jam Man plays music, and what he does is he supplies instruments and makes harmonic music and does, good community things for people and kids who can't afford their own instruments. So big shout out to you, Greggy, over on the island. CDAO, it is definitely exciting times. Hit that like and follow, everyone, right here. This is the crypto channel you're going to want to have access to. What is my thoughts on liquid artificial intelligence? Well, liquid artificial intelligence, it's not lie, it's actually ALI. You've got the words mixed up. It's artificial liquid intelligence, so it's ALI. Maybe you just typed it wrong. You probably knew that. But artificial liquid intelligence is a very good protocol. In fact, all AI protocols are very good to a certain degree because it's a exploring area right now. It's an area that's not fully mapped out. So everybody kind of working in it could be discovering tiny extra little pieces. And ultimately that supplies to the overall understanding of where AI will go with its next evolves. So for that reason, everything in AI is somewhat a good play, but there are certain AI plays that will perform extremely well and some AI plays that will perform sort of well because of the FOMO of AI and money coming in. And then they will back off really, really hard when the bull run, or sorry, when the bear market hits. So pay attention to your AI choices carefully. Do I think Veracity is a good short-term buy? No, I do not. Is Tangem a recommended cold wallet? Well, recommended is choice of preference. My personal preference is the SecuX V20 wallet. My second favorite is the Ellipal wallet. Those are my first 2 favorite, just personal favorites. And then behind that, I would probably go to a Descent wallet next, or maybe a Tangem wallet, or maybe even a Ledger Stacks, the new one, because I'm really not worried about the government chasing me for my crypto. So those would kind of be my follow backup ones as far as quality and interoperability and holding the most coins. So, but again, that's just preference. So you have to choose one. If you're using any offline wallet comfortably, keeping the bulk of your crypto under your own 24-word seed phrase, you're already winning. You're already understanding something that out of the 1% of the world that's in crypto, 50% of them still don't even fully understand. What up, Jessica Pennington? Thank you for your love. Thanks for sending me a heart me and helping to boost my page. If you're out there watching my page right now and you find my content good, feel free to tap that screen and show me some love. And feel free to send me a heart me because it helps boost my page. That's the only reason. Don't send me any other gifts. I don't want any other gifts. This page is a gift of knowledge for you. Stick around and hit that like and follow. I am doing much better. Thanks, Borg Bob. Like I said, heat stroke hit me really, really hard. I guess I spend too much time in my office to be doing that kind of shit. Low hi. Thank you for sending me the heart me and boosting my page. Thank you. Don't send me those roses, SRC. You know I don't want any gifts, but thank you. For years, everyone said move crypto to an exterior hard drive, and now they're all saying it moved to online. No, this is not true. Anyone telling you to move your crypto online is trying to scam you. They're trying to get you to go online, secure it with some secure something that you shouldn't be doing. It's just a scam. You should definitely be using offline. LJ, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the heart me. How many XRP do you need to get 1 million? I would say if you're holding 1,000 XRP and you don't sell it for the next 10 years, you will make more than 1 million. You'll probably make 10 million. What up, Big Bam? Nice to see you here on Sundays. Hell yeah. Is it worth it to open a corporate crypto account to invest savings in it? 100% it is, Michael. You should definitely be opening a corporate account for your company, putting that crypto under LLC name or under a holdings company. And then you should also have your own personal stack of cryptocurrency, and separating it that way is actually very, very smart. And just so you know, Michael Scott, if you don't know how to build a portfolio, our service at Tokenized Financial can help you build a personal or a corporate portfolio. They charge a one-time fee to build the portfolio, and then a 2% annual management fee for ongoing services, which can be used or not used once you've set up the portfolio. So you might want to go check out their website at tokenizedfinancial.com, or you may want to hit the link in the top of my TikTok page. You book a 30-minute consultation with me directly to discuss about it. I am the one who designs the portfolios. When regulation says you can no longer upload a cold wallet to an exchange, you don't upload a cold wallet to an exchange. You never upload your cold wallet to anything. Your cold wallet is separate. Think of your cold wallet like your pocket, okay? You're gonna go up to the bank like this, okay? You're gonna go into the bank, you're gonna pull out your little card, you're gonna go tap, tap, you're gonna take your cash money out, and you're gonna go and you're gonna put it in your pocket like this. Now that cash that's in my pocket, only I have control of. And if I spend it, somebody might not even know that I'm spending it. Nobody can control me choosing to spend it when I want. That's like sending money to your offline crypto. It's now not in the control of somebody else who's centralized, like your bank. Instead, you pulled it out like cash and you sent it to your offline wallet, like putting offline money out of the bank in my cash pocket. Now I'm the boss of the money. Having it in your offline wallet, now you're the only boss of the money. Nobody in the world, no government, no institution, nobody can say, you can't do a transaction. Anyone in the world who's willing to do a transaction with you, you can just tap, tap, scan, scan, and you can do a transaction without anybody's fucking permission at any hour of the day. We don't wait for the stock market to open up when it comes to crypto. Everything is changing. I encourage you to pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. You're absolutely right, Trophy Safaris. Trophy Safaris makes a really good comment, and he says regulation will want all circulation. Regulation will want all in circulation, meaning all the cryptos in circulation, to be held on accredited, regulated exchanges. And this is true and not true at the same time, because cryptocurrency offers the ability of self-custody that previous online database systems didn't offer. So for this reason, we will actually still be able to hold self-custody assets, but the window was going to narrow. The Wild West that we have right now, where we can all just go grab whatever tokens we want, it won't be like that in the future. It'll be highly regulated, highly streamlined, and it'll be very, very difficult to get your hands on what we today have the Wild West fingers of just buying what we want, selling what we want. So this is why all of us right now are pioneers, and all of us are going to become extremely wealthy. We will be known as the blockchain billionaires, the blockchain millionaires. Just like today, we know the .com millionaires. We just haven't quite got to that wave system yet, but it's coming. Hodl on, my friends. Am I holding ICP, the king? I'm definitely holding ICP, but it's definitely not the king of cryptos. And I'm the crypto king, so I would know. True, every word you said. Yes, this is true. I generally try not to lie. Like, I generally don't. Chief Jet says tokenized financial rocks. Well, you know what, Chief? It's a bit of a roller coaster, isn't it? It's a little bit of a do this, put your crypto here, and you're like, oh, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, do it. You're like, okay. And then after a little while, the market's going down. You're like, but Tristan, I thought. I'm like, just fucking relax. And you're like, uh-oh, but it's getting ugly. And I'm like, just relax. And you're like, oh my God, my crypto's literally like down 30% from what it was. What the fuck? My 100K is 70, my 50's 20, my 10 is 7. What are you doing to me, Tristan? And I'm like, just relax, buy more, have a nice day, sip some tea. And now, once there's some time, now things start to make sense. What up, Christy? Thank you for the heart me. Somebody else I missed who sent me a heart me. Thank you. Shout out to you, Chief Jet. We're not even close to done yet, Chief. We're not even close to done. Just one more happy tokenized financial client. If you guys haven't built your portfolio yet, hit the link in the top of my TikTok page. Thank you for that, heart me. Big love to you. I wasn't sure if that was the Dano or another Dano. I don't know. Will Bitcoin reach $1 million in 5 years? Probably yes. I anticipate this bull run, it'll press to about 300K. My top was 280, if anyone remembers. I called this cycle, it'll hit 280 before it comes back down. And then next cycle, I anticipate instead of hitting a normal cycle would be about 580 to 650, it's gonna go super cycle and it's gonna hit over $1 million. So the answer is yes to that. Bitcoin will exceed $1 million, which means if you buy it today at $100,000 and it hits $1 million, you're going to 10 times your money, which is why buying Bitcoin is not the play. Buying the altcoins that are going to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 1,000 times. And then when I make all that money and I don't want to cash it out in fiat and pay tax to the government, I'm going to put it all into Bitcoin as my store of value. Bitcoin is where I store the money that I make in crypto, not where I make my money in crypto. Listen very careful, everyone, to what I'm telling you. Don't forget to hit that like and follow. Thank you for that heart me. I saw it come up and I don't know who it was. I missed the name, but thank you so much for your love. Thanks for helping boost my page. Do I think crypto.com's price per coin will go up? Do you mean the Crow coin itself? Yes, I think it will go up, although I don't generally buy coins for exchanges because until until proper regulation and clarity comes out, we don't really know the fate of exchanges yet. With crypto in a self-custody wallet, can it be used or sold in any other country? Of course it can. Crypto is worldwide. It's not limited to borders like currency or fiat currencies are. It is the Dano. What up, the Dano? We've all missed you. We miss you in the Discord. We miss you hanging out with us. We miss you chatting. I know you took a new career and now it takes all your time and you probably got married and, you know, found a cute little girl and made like 9 little babies and you probably have a dog and a cat and a turtle and a bird that lives in your backyard. But don't feed the bird. The neighbors might get mad. And anyway, nice to have you back. Jabari. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. What crypto should I buy? I'm sorry, Kobe. That's a cool name, Kobe. I can't tell you what crypto to buy. If you don't know what cryptos to have in your portfolio, if you don't know how to build a proper stack of cryptos that you should be holding, which is what a portfolio is, then hit the link in the top of my TikTok page and book a free 30-minute consultation with me at Tokenized Financial. You must have $25,000 price or higher in either crypto or cash for them to build your portfolio. So if you want me to build your portfolio for you, if you're in the 25K range or higher, buzz me up, book a free 30-minute consultation. We'll sit down and we'll talk about it. You have a ledger stacks. Is it safe? Yes, it's presumably safe as long as you're not worried about the government chasing you down and stealing your seed phrase, then yes, it's safe. If you're worried about the government chasing you down and stealing your seed phrase, then no, it's not safe because it may or may not still have backdoor access for your seed phrase to be accessed if the government was to subpoena it. Block asset on Solana sounds like a scam. Just from the, funny how I can just like pick shit out like that, eh? I bet you if I go research that, it's a fucking scam. It's amazing how good I am at this. It's amazing. You know how many cryptos in the last 4 years of me doing this, like honestly, that I've called out, like Hex, Safe Moon. People are like, who's Safe Moon? What's Hex? Yeah, I know. Terra Luna. You know how many things that I've called out that I said, be very careful, and now they are dangerous things you wish you'd never fucking bought. Hit that like and follow, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you learn crypto right here at IHodlLife. And feel free to go check out our store. We're the only cryptocurrency brand on the planet. www.IHodlLife.com. Order yourself some smart clothes running on the blockchain. And yes, it is good to cycle from Bitcoin to small caps, because mid and small caps is where you're going to make your money, and Bitcoin is where you're going to store your money when you go into the bear market, whatever you haven't cashed out into fiat, which you shouldn't be cashing it out all into fiat because you're going to pay all of it in tax. You should be leaving it in there, a portion of it that you haven't cashed out, and putting it in the most secure cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin, and then letting it ride for the bear market till the next cycle. You're right, Chief. We're very early to the show. What's ADA's prediction? I don't give predictions on cryptocurrency prices because it creates a falsified number in your head that isn't really real. It's just hypothetical. But what I will tell you is to hodl your ADA. Hodl it longer than you think you could ever hodl it, and then hodl it even longer. Nikki, stick around on this channel and you'll find all kinds of confirmation. You know, I've been in crypto for quite some time, since 2015. I've changed my life financially on crypto. But one thing that I have never been is I've never been as confident as I am right now, the way that crypto is being adopted by the world. Never ever in my life of crypto have I felt so much like this. Fucking told you also. I fucking told you so. I told you so. Told you so. Told you so. Told you so. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I told you too. Fucking told you. I told your fucking cat. Told you. Told you. Told you. Hi. Told you. Told you so. Good morning, my neighbors. Told you so. That's how I feel right now. And I've never felt like that in cryptocurrency before. Never ever have I felt like that. I still felt like, I know it. I know you don't get it, but I know it. Now I'm like, no, you're an idiot. You're just not seeing it. You're just not seeing it. How do you not know? It's different now. I've never had so much validation. For those of you hodling onto your cryptocurrency, I encourage you to not shrink your view, hold your assets, and see the big picture of what's going on in the world right now. You can change everything by just paying attention. Robert, you know I want that heart me. Thank you for helping boost my page with a heart me. If you're out there watching my channel and you haven't sent me a heart me yet, feel free to do so. It just helps boost my page. Little present box at the bottom of the screen. It costs 1 coin and you can send me a heart me. Otherwise, feel free to tap that screen because it also helps boost my page too. Empire, Jen Tripp, that's it right there. Castro, Agatha, that's it right there. Yes, guys, yes, Castro, thank you. Oh, don't send me gifts, no roses. No roses, just the heart me's. The heart me boosts my page on TikTok, that's all. FX, no roses, I don't want any gifts. I'll never ask you guys for gifts. Only the heart me ones, thank you, Jessica. XLM is a big company, yes it is. Hodl your XLM. ADA is a really, really good one, Christy. You just logged onto my page. What is my top 3 favorite cryptos? I never really tell anyone my top 3 and spit them out that easy. Although if you follow my channel, you already know what they are. And the reason is because a lot of new people listening will be like, those are his top 3. Those are the best 3. And they'll just go buy them, but they don't even know what they are. And I don't allow people to do that, or at least I try not to let people do that. I try to get people to understand why they're buying something, why they want to put it in their portfolio, what its purpose and use case is. Because once you understand why that asset, which is in tokenized financial, one of the most important things we do is we educate our clients about why these are the cryptos we've chosen for you. And the reason for that is because holding the right cryptocurrency and knowing what you have is not the exact same thing. Knowing why you hold that crypto is more important than actually holding the right crypto. Because if you know why you are holding that crypto, you won't make false mistakes when volatility sets in, when emotion sets in, when somebody's opinion that just happened to hit a chord sets in. All of those will be quelled by your understanding of why you have the asset, not is it the right one or not. It's literally one of the most important things about your portfolio and one of the most overlooked, also why most people do crypto wrong. Patience, everyone. I'm trying to get through the comments as quickly as I can. Sorry, Jones Fishing, I can't tell you what crypto to buy. Feel free to go book a meeting with us with our tokenized financial service. Coinbase is not a safe place to hold your crypto because Coinbase owns your crypto. If you leave your crypto on the exchange, you do not own it. You should be sending it to an offline wallet or an online self-custody wallet, which means you get a 24-word seed phrase for it. And you should have the understanding and knowledge to send back and forth how much you want when you choose to send it back to the exchange because you want to sell or swap some of it. Other the time when it's just sitting there, it shouldn't be sitting on the exchange as their liquidity. It should be sitting in your custody as your liquidity. And then as you learn a little more, you'll learn how to use your liquidity as leverage. And then your liquidity will make you money. Can I explain storing profits in Bitcoin and stablecoin? Very easily. When we hit 2026, we're going to go into a bear market like we do every 4-year cycle. And when we go into the bear market, any cryptos that you're holding are going to drop in price. Altcoins and mid-cap coins are going to drop between 80 to 99% in price. So imagine $100,000 going down to $1,000. That's the kind of drop you're going to see in altcoins when we hit late 2026, even mid 2026. However, Bitcoin and Ethereum, even at the hardest part of the bear market or the lowest part of the bear market, it will probably only drop maybe 60% at most. So if I have 100 grand and it goes down to 40 grand, that's a significant difference than 100 grand that goes down to 1,000. And you might think, well, why would I do that? Why would I allow 100,000 go to 40,000? Well, let's put it into perspective. Let's take that $100,000 and let's put 50,000 of it into Bitcoin because we're going to go into the bear market now. And let's put $50,000 into a US stable coin. Okay. And now let's say that between now and 2028, which is the next halving, the next bull run will be 29 and 30. So when we hit the halving of next 2028, between now and then, you have to count on two things. My Bitcoin, $50,000, is going to go down 60%. My stablecoin, $50,000, is going to stay at $50,000, but I have to count on the US dollar not crashing. And right now, with BRICS nations creating their own dollars, all kinds of nations around the world ditching the United States dollar, Donald Trump literally creating a boxing ring with everybody in the fucking world when it comes to money and dollars, there's a very good possibility that we could see the spiraling of the US dollar down. And if that's the case, that means my $50,000 in stablecoin could potentially go to zero. My Bitcoin, I know, will never go to zero, but I do know I'm about to take a 60% dip on the price. But I also have long-term knowledge from being in crypto since 2015 that even though my 100K in crypto of Bitcoin were to come down to, let's say, or 50K we're talking about, sorry. Let's say it came down to like 30 or 25K, you know, still, or less 20K from 50K. Still, I know that that Bitcoin is going to go up. I know that that 20K in Bitcoin is going to go back to where it was. So it's just a compression of the value for a short period of time, and it will return. But I can't count on that same with the stablecoin. So the risk is stablecoin is going to stay at 50 and nothing's going to happen. And my Bitcoin goes down and oh shit, I guess I could have just all left it in stablecoin. That's where the diversification is the right choice. Or I put it all into Bitcoin and stablecoin crashes. Woohoo, thanks, like good thing I put it into Bitcoin and gold and not into currencies, which eventually are going to change over. So this is where we create the balance of doing both. I cashed out XXX amount of dollars from the bull run. Now I want to put it somewhere. And if I cash it into fiat currency, if I turn it into Canadian dollars or US dollars, Mr. Taxman's going to show up and say, hi. And he's going to take over half of it. So what you want to do is you want to only cash out into fiat money what you want for your life. Outside that, you want to build the assets. You want to stack more assets. The guy today who has $100,000 Bitcoin is happy he didn't sell it when he bought it at 10 grand. He's happy he didn't sell it at 50 grand. When he bought it at $1, he's happy he didn't sell it at $100. He's happy he still has it at $100,000. You must understand owning the asset is the value. But we know the 4-year market, so we manipulate it a little bit to try to gain the best we can. How do you learn to get started? That's easy. You hit that like and follow right here on this channel. This is the only cryptocurrency channel that you need. IHodlLife brand, the world's most vibrant community. Link is in the top of my TikTok page if you wish to join our Discord. Should you buy Chainlink or VeChain? Why not research both? Do I like IOs? Well, if you like layer ones and if you like AI plays, you might want to do some research on IOs. And that's another great thing too to do as well, Chief, for anyone who's a beginner, doesn't know how to start in crypto. You can always call us up at Tokenized Financial and have us build a portfolio for you, just like walking into an Edward Jones and having them build you a traditional crypto portfolio. But you can also book training with me. The top of my TikTok page, there's a link that allows you to book a 2-hour cryptocurrency training with me. And this is for brand new people. I don't know what a wallet is. I don't know how to buy crypto. I don't know this. I don't know what a seed phrase is. Everything you said is gibberish, but I want to get involved. It's a 2-hour training class to teach you about what is a coin, what is a token, what is a blockchain, what is a wallet, what is a seed phrase, how do I send, how do I receive, how do I know my 24-word seed phrase, how do I protect it, all these types of things we teach, or I teach in a 2-hour class. So you're welcome to click on that if you wish. And it's reasonably priced. I think I only charge $250 for it. So for 2 hours of my time, it's reasonably priced. I should probably raise the price. You hear that? Go book it now before I go raise the price. Because I think I only charged $250 for that. Do I think the bull run will hit before we meet up in Toronto? No. We will be entering positive market like we are now, but will you be cashing out yet? No. Tango Master, thank you for that love. There's still lots of time left to go, everyone. Be patient. Get your portfolios ready. Hodl on. Jailar, when the time comes, I promise you, you won't need to ask, is it now? You'll know. In fact, it'll be the opposite. It'll be, is it now? And I'll be like, relax, we're not there. You'll be like, it's got to be, is it now? And I'll be like, just relax. You'll be like, but we just 5 times, is it now? I'll be like, relax. It's going to be more like that. Jamie, thank you for sending me that love. Sorry, guys, if you're asking questions, just be patient. I have so many followers in here and the comments come in so fast that there's 100 comments that I haven't even got to yet. So if you've asked a question, just be patient. It might be 20 minutes before I get to your comments. So just stick around, put your feet up, and feel free to soak up the knowledge. Terra Luna died last cycle. No, there's no backdoor access to a SecUX wallet like there is on the ledger, no. What do I think of Hyperliquid? Nothing to pay attention to. Sorry, Callie, I can't tell you about taxes. I'm not a tax consultant. Michael Scott, if you wish to book a meeting with me, then just hit the 30-minute broker meeting in the top of my TikTok page, and that's how you can book a free 30-minute consultation with me, yes. What do I think about XRP? I love me some XRP. Devil Dogs, thank you for sending me your heart me. Thank you for helping boost my page. If you're out there watching my channel right now and you haven't sent me a heart me yet, please feel free to do so because it helps boost my page. And all I want to do is boost my page and tell more people about this amazing opportunity because I think everyone should get involved. Things are happening very fast in crypto. In fact, the adoption rate of crypto is happening faster than I anticipated. This is your first 1.5 year in crypto, and you've never had that much money because of ETH memes. Well, one of the big mistakes that people do when they get into crypto is they run over to the casino area, which is the meme section, because they hear of all the fun and the hype, and the fun and the hype ends up making them invest the wrong way. You actually want to go the other way. You want to go the traditional, grab all the big coins, make yourself a nice secure wallet, and then with a little bit of money you have on the side, then you play around with the gamble side. That's how you really play cryptocurrency, especially if you have a small amount of money and you're under $5,000. You take $3,000-ish and you build some really secure cryptos, grab 2 or 3 or 4 really good cryptos, and make sure you've got 750 at minimum in each one of those, and then sit on them and just try to add little bits, increments when you can. And then take your other $1,000 or $2,000 and say, okay, let's see if we can take this money and just fuck with it and make more money than what we're doing with that stable, sitting, growing. Play that game. Promise you. This is how you do crypto. You'll realize that the one that you built structured will always be the winner, because this one has too much decision and emotion made by you, which ends up being wrong. Even when you're a pro. Crypto's just too emotional. Nikki, if that's how you feel, I encourage you to hit that like and follow right here at the IHodlLife community, the world's most vibrant cryptocurrency community and the world's only crypto brand. And I also recommend you to hit the link at the top of our page and join our Discord. Crypto Kane, to answer your question, if you cash money from crypto into fiat money, you pay short-term capital gains at almost 52%. And if you are swapping to a stable coin, you're only paying about a 15% tax. So the tax difference is absolutely dramatically different. Chocolate. Thank you for sending me some chocolate love. It's true. Wait until alt season. You nailed it. Wait till alt season, and all you guys can do what I did. We can all stand there and be like, hello, my neighbors. I told you so. As we slam the door on our Ferraris, right? Billy just got himself a new Ferrari. Did you guys see my recent TikTok? Billy just got himself a Ferrari. If you don't know who Billy is, well, you best be paying attention. Billy might be the most revolutionary meme coin that has ever existed. That's what we're working on over here at IHodlLife Labs. You're starting to see it now listening to me, Trucker Ed. Like I said, when the last 2 years as we're in the bear market, it was really hard to give you guys the confidence of what I'm telling you was coming that we're starting to finally experience now. It's only now that you're finally seeing, oh, he has been right the whole time, other than other things we've made down the road along the way. By the end of this year, everyone, and it could even push, I told you before, it could even push right through January, February, March to about April, but in this little short window of your life, the opportunity is so grand. And between now and 2035, 2040, the opportunity is more than grand. The opportunity is, I would word it as the greatest financial opportunity for any individual ever in the history of mankind. That's how accessible this opportunity is to the everyday anybody. Yes, converting coins in Canada is taxable, but it's less taxable than turning it into fiat. And less fees. What do I think about XRP, XLM, and XDC? Well, to answer that, Stephen, I would say that X marks the spot. Do I believe altcoin season just started? No, we have not started altcoin season, but yes, we have started into coins other than Bitcoin starting to have some dominance. I will say this very carefully. Coins other than Bitcoin starting to have some confidence, especially namely the ISO coins, but which are technically all altcoins. But have we had the young baby alt season, the explosion boom where some coins do thousands of percent? No, we have not had that yet. That's coming. That's probably going to happen closer to Christmas time. It could even happen between January and February. Anywhere in this window is game time. Get ready, everyone. Like I said, if your portfolio is not ready now, it is time to get it ready. Hit the link in the top of my TikTok page. If you're over the 25K mark, book a free 30-minute consultation with me. Get your portfolio ready now. How do you get started with less than $25,000? Good question, Joe. And sorry if you asked a few questions and I don't answer them. There's so many comments. Like right now while I'm answering this question, there's 300 comments I haven't got to. So I have to kind of skip 6 or 7, pick one, skip 3 or 4, pick. I can't keep up. It's impossible. And the reason is because the things I explain can't be explained in 3 words. It gets explained in 3 minutes. And by the time I'm done explaining that for 3 minutes, there's 300 more comments. So please bear with me, everyone. I'm trying to get to your comments the best I can. No disrespect to anyone if I miss your comment or skip it. I'm just trying to scroll, pick one. So please bear with me. So to answer your question, Joe Butler, how do you get started if you have less than $25,000? You follow my channel. You watch all my videos. I have thousands of free videos. Go to my YouTube, thousands of hours of free content to watch. Join our Discord and hang out with the IHodlLife community. You want to learn a language? Move to their country. You want to learn the language of crypto? Move to the crypto country, which is the IHodlLife community. And you'll learn the lingo, the ins and the outs of crypto just by hanging around the people. That's the easiest way to learn for free. From that, you'll know how to allocate your 5 or your 6 or your 7 or your 8, or you'll have an idea of the top 10 or 15 cryptos that you want to have. And then as your portfolio grows and grows and grows and you hit that 25K mark, then you can book a meeting with me and get us to professionally design your portfolio, which at that point would then be tweaking it. And now you're off to the races, my man. Generational freedom could potentially be yours. So that's how you start, Joe. Education is the first step. Understanding what you're going to do with your money is the first step. Don't run into crypto like a casino. Where do I put my money? Am I late? Don't do this. You're going to get yourself fucked. I promise you. Do not do that, everyone. Patient. And don't let anyone help you. If you're having a conversation with someone who's helping you, you're getting scammed. I just want to tell you this. Unless you're using an actual service like our broker service, you're meeting the people. You can see their identification. You know who they are. Hi, everyone. I'm Tristan Schroeder, founder of Tokenized Financial. My address is in Ottawa. Look it up on the fucking internet. If you don't know who you're talking to, be very careful. You are getting scammed. Crypto is do it yourself. It's DYOR. Do your own research and do everything yourself. You don't need anyone to download an app, connect your bank, and buy crypto. You don't need anyone to buy whatever cryptos you want and put them in your offline wallet. You don't need anyone to do any of that. You do it all on your own. You only need to apply a little bit of effort to educate yourself about how do I do that. And it's not that hard. If you can send an e-transfer, you can buy and sell cryptocurrency. Just be patient. Stress, a little mechanical stress from the brain is good for you. This is how we grow. What do I think about XRP? It's fan-frickin-tabulous. What are my thoughts on Pinlink? Overpumped coin by influencers who don't really know what they're talking about. Talk about Moo Tum. I've never even heard of that. Be careful, that sounds like a scam. What are my thoughts on Dot and Link? Awesome cryptocurrencies, both of them. Polkadot is amazing, and also Chainlink is amazing. Can I explain VeChain? VeChain is for supply chain. So you tokenize products on supply chain, so when it sends between businesses, everything is allocated for on chain. They work with Walmart. VeChain is a big player. Should I hold XRP? This is not something that someone should tell you. I'd go out to the world and be like, hello world, everyone buy XRP. But because I can't directly tell you to buy XRP because I'm not a financial advisor, John, thank you for that. Heart me. I can't tell you if you should hold XRP, but you might want to research it. You might want to check into it. You might want to be like, why is that guy saying, hello, my neighbors, buy XRP? Why would he say that? Does he really just want to copy Eddie Murphy? Or is there a secret underneath the words? Thank you for sending me those heart me's, everyone. It boosts my page. I got love for you. If you get 350,000 likes, will you sing for us? No, it's not 350. It's 450 that we have to get, isn't it, guys? We've already crushed 350 in one live before. Thank you, guys, for the heart me's. EJ, Big Pimpin', thank you. It helps boost my page. Thank you so much. I think the most we've got, Jessica Pennington, is 440. somewhere around there, 444, something like that. So we have to pass 450 now as our next target. So if we get 450,000 likes within a 3-hour window that we do on Sundays, then yes, I will sing for you. Yes. In fact, I promised you guys, because last time what you made me do, I told you if you hit 350 that I would rap for you. And you made me do it. You hit 350, which I never thought you guys ever would. So embarrassingly, I had to literally sing rap songs for you guys, which has been done. I've done it. I hope you recorded it. You had your laugh. Ain't going to happen again. So now I told you if you hit 450, which should be impossible for you guys to do, but if you hit 450,000 likes in one of my lives on a Sunday, then yes, you will force me to not only sing a rap for you again, but you're going to force me to do what I haven't done since I was a teenager and write a brand new rap about the IHodlLife community and crypto, which I definitely don't want to have to do. So, but I'm a man of my word. I will stay to it. You crush my page with 450,000 likes and I will suck up, put my tail between my legs and I will do it. But I hope you just kind of fall short, just a little bit, just a little shy. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Game on. Good evening from Holland. Well, what up, Holland? What up, Gert? I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. With institutions getting into the game, do you feel that the bear market will be in 2026 and not 2027? Well, the bear market is already scheduled for mid to late 2026. It's already scheduled for that. That is when the bear market's going to begin. 2027 will still be in bear market. In fact, late 2027, even early 28, depending, give or take a couple months there, is when we're going to hit the bottom of the market likely. I'm so glad Coach JV just followed me because he's definitely not a scammer. Coach JV with 3,000 followers. Definitely not a scammer. Anyone gets a message from anyone named Coach JV, it's not Coach JV. It's a scam account impersonating him. If you get a message from any influencer that you think is nominal that you know, it's not them. It's just somebody impersonating them. Make sure to block all direct messages that you guys get. Be very careful. Listen to me very carefully, everyone. If you're getting direct messages from anyone, they're scamming you. Be very careful. Don't ignore Render. I definitely won't, Junior. I like Render. Why haven't I put HBAR on the SecUX wallet? Well, I don't own the SecUX wallet, so I don't get to choose what goes on it. And it's not the manufacturers that haven't chose it, it's HBAR itself. HBAR wants to have their own wallet, which is why even on Ledger, you can't really hold HBAR on there. You have to hold it through a third-party app controlled by HBAR. So it's actually HBAR that's making it complicated, not the wallets. And this is for them to have their own sovereign wallet, which they're working. Raymond, don't tell anyone how much XRP or how much crypto you have. Would I buy XRP right now if I had $1,000? Hell yes, I would. I'd put the whole $1,000 right on XRP. Bam! Just like that. What if I had very little money to start? Great question, MacMan Can. I started my entire crypto journey. I was a 9-to-5er, broke ass, couldn't pay my bills, didn't even own my own car, borrowing money for my next fucking paycheck. That was my life prior to 2016, prior to 2015. And then what I did is I got smart and I took $36. That was the smartest thing I ever did in my life. I didn't let the world tell me, you don't have enough to invest, Tristan. You need to save up and have enough money to be an investor. I didn't let the world tell me that. I was a fucking brokey and I took my $36 and I invested it into crypto. And when I went back to work for 2 weeks, I then got my paycheck and I put $25 into XRP. When I started doing that, Bitcoin was $6,000 and XRP was 12 cents. And I never looked back. Another paycheck, $20, $50, $100. And as I built more, life changed. And I realized something very crucial. The thing that changed my life wasn't necessarily crypto per se. That was just the avenue I chose. But what really changed the life was investing. Let me ask everyone who's watching this live very, very clearly. If you're wealthy or if you're not wealthy, let me ask you very clearly. If you're not wealthy, do you own any assets? Do you own any stocks, bonds, commodities, properties? Do you own any assets? And the answer is going to be no, because you've been tricked to spend all your time going to make money. Where people who are wealthy, they don't even give a fuck about money. They don't even think about that. They're thinking about, how do I get assets? The money is like something that just happens based on what I do with my life. It comes in, but what I'm thinking about is, how do I get assets? How do I get a property? How do I get a business? How do I get a bar of gold? How do I own one of those Tesla stocks that I hear all my friends talking about? How do I get an asset? And then they sit on them and they own them and they hold them. And when more money comes in, they buy more of them. When it goes up in value, they don't cash out and be like, yay, I got a new car. No, they go to work, they make more money, they drive their fucking Toyota, and they buy more asset. And the defining difference between those who are wealthy and those who are not is those who choose to invest and those who choose not to. There's no such thing as a person on the planet who has a portfolio that they've built, that they've worked on for at least 3, 4, 5 years of their life, and they're still poor. It's just no such thing. They might not be uber rich, but there's no such thing as them being poor if they are investing. And you don't have to have a ton of money to invest, which is what we're talking about right now, MacMan can. We're talking about increment. We're talking about putting investment into your life the way that you pay bills in your life. Every single month you have bills that you pay that you don't miss because you feel there's a portion of your life that gets cut off or gets excused or not accessible to you. Well, what if you had the understanding that if I don't pay my investment bill, my whole future is going to get cut off? What if that's how you felt? Don't you think that every 30 days when you got a paycheck or money at the end of the month that you'd be like, got to make my $50 crypto payment, have to make my $50. Sorry guys, can't come out this Thursday and drink because my last $50, I have to put it here. It's all I got this month. If you treated it that way, your life would change financially dramatically and faster than you could think. Because when you start doing that, it's not about stacking the money, it's about stacking the mindset. And when the mindset changes, the money starts to improve because you're now tuned into the frequency of money. I'll remind you all, money is not something that you go and get. It's money that comes to you when it wants to come to you because it likes you. And if it doesn't like you, it's not going to come to you. And it's only going to like you if you resonate at its frequency. It's not about who you are, it's about what you do as your frequency. And if you don't emit a money frequency that's welcoming to the money frequency, it's just going to stay away from you no matter how hard you work. That's why some of the hardest workers in the world are some of the poorest people in the world. It's not about how hard you work. It's about who you are behind the work that you're doing. No, don't buy crypto ETF. Delvio returns. Do not buy crypto ETFs. Learn how to buy crypto yourself. A crypto ETF means you're going to go to somebody else, you're going to give them custody of your money, and they're going to give you a little piece of paper receipt that says they own an asset in your name. Don't do that. Download the app on your phone, connect your own bank, buy the asset yourself, own it in your self-custody. Not in the custody of someone else, under the guise of safety, like you've been doing with your bank account for the last however many fucking years. Raymond Charles, once again, stop telling people how much XRP you have. For anyone who's new in my live today, feel free to hit the link in the top of my TikTok page. There's all kinds of services that are offered from IHodlLife. My name's Tristan. I'm the founder and the CEO of the IHodlLife brand or clothing line, which is a smart clothing line that's running on the blockchain for all you cryptos lovers out there to rep crypto. We're also the biggest and most fast-growing community in the crypto space. So if you want to hang out with crypto like-minded people, the IHodlLife brand and the IHodlLife community is that place. On top of that, I'm also the founder and the CEO of Tokenized Financial, which is our asset management firm. For everyone out there who doesn't know how to build your own portfolio, feel free to come to us. We're like the Edward Jones, but for crypto. You can come to us and we'll show you how to build a crypto portfolio. The only difference is we don't take any of your crypto. We never hold any of your assets. We're just going to show you how to build yourself a crypto portfolio. And if you wish to have ongoing signals of what's going on in the crypto space, then you're welcome to join our signals chat. And that's an option that you can have as well. If that sounds interesting, feel free to go book a 30-minute consultation with me. And then behind all of that, we're building the IHodlLife rewards chain, which is a sovereign layer 1 blockchain with our own token, our own meme coin, our own ecosystem being built as we speak right now. So stick around. Right here at IHodlLife, we're changing the game of Web3. The best platform to buy or sell your crypto on, Billy, depends on where you live. So it's a little bit geographical based. If you're in Canada or US, you might be using a different exchange than if you're in a different country. What are my thoughts on HBAR? I think HBAR is one of the best cryptos out there. Absolutely fan-frickin-tabulous. Is ICP a solid crypto in your opinion? I think ICP is a mediocre crypto. I think long term it's going to do well, but I think in the short term there's a lot of other cryptos that are going to pay out higher potential. What do I think about the timeline for crypto to become excuse me. What do I think about the timeline for crypto to become mainstream? I would say it'll be mainstream between now and 2035. So in the next 10 years, crypto will be as mainstream as we saw the internet go from 1995 to 2005. It's definitely not time to sell your crypto yet. HBAR does have its own wallet. It's called the Hashpack. I love your question, SM5, to Noetic. Why would you ask after you already sold? You answered your own question. So funny. Jasmy Coin's going to do really, really well in Japan for sure. So it's a good cryptocurrency. It's definitely not in, in my top list, but it's a good one. What about Trump coin? Should I hold? You shouldn't have bought it in the fucking first place is what you shouldn't have done. I want to DCA and just hold for long term, but right now I only hold Bitcoin and XRP. I don't know what you're saying. You're telling me I want to hold for long term, but I've only got these two. So hold them for the long term then. I don't understand. I don't understand your comment. I quit smoking and put all that money into saving to XRP. That is the best decision you've probably ever made in your life. Imagine when XRP blows up and you get so fucking rich off it and you're like, wow, I literally got rich off of quitting smoking. Imagine telling people that in the future. I got rich off of quitting smoking. How powerful is that story going to be? All the money that I was going to save on smoking, instead I invested it, because in the future it'll be a different thing we'll be investing in other than crypto now. I invested it and I completely changed my life. That is smart thinking. That is how you set up your future. That is how when your son looks up and says, Dad, are we one of the people that bought cryptocurrency? You're going to look down and be like, ha 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 ha. I took change from my couch monthly. I love it, Red. I love it. Change adds up. I know, because I've been in crypto a long time. And when you're in crypto a long time and you interact with a lot of crypto, sometimes they give you free little cryptos, $5, $6, $10, which has happened to me many times. And I've probably made thousands of dollars off of $5 here, $10 here, $20 here, because I'm a hodler. I just sit on it. Just let it sit there. And sometimes when it sits there for a long time and you got it when it first came out, it's quite incredible. At the end of the bull run, what happens? Does all crypto crash? Well, it pumps up in the market, it pumps up, and then we go into a bear market, which is crash, 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 and this is 1, to almost 3-year time frame of crash, 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 and it does this, and it spikes, and it does this, but ultimately it's going from here to here, and it's going to do that, and then it's going to plateau, and then it's going to go back, and it's going to do another cycle. It's going to climb all the way to the top, bull run, bull run, bull run, bull run, and then it's going to go down, and it does this every 4 years. We saw the first time in 2013, the second one in 2017, the third one in 2020, 2021, and we're about to see the fourth one right now in 2025, and we're going to see another one 2029, 2030. The halving will happen in 2028, but the bull run will happen 2029, 30. Just like right now, the halving happened in 2020, but the bull run is actually, sorry, the halving happened in last cycle happened in 2020, but the bull run was 2021. This cycle, the halving happened in 2024, the bull run's 2025. That next cycle, the halving will happen in 2028, but the bull run will be 2030. Stick around right here on the only cryptocurrency channel that you need. Don't forget to hit that like and follow. And don't forget to hit the link in the top of my TikTok page and join our Discord. The market is heating up, everyone. It's time to start paying attention. For the day alone, the market is up 15 to 20% for most cryptos. For the week, we're up 30 to 40% for most cryptos. For the month, we're up about 50 to 100% for most cryptos in the last month. But for the year, I will remind you, for the year, most cryptos are still down 50 to 60%. This is how we have not got to the time yet. Patience, everyone. Stack your bags and get your portfolios ready now. You started because of me. Hats off. Hats off to you, my friend. Hats off to you. Let's get some crypto hats. Let's get some crypto hats. All right? Hats off to you, my friend. Hats off to you, my friend. I hope it changes your life. I hope that one day, 10 years from now, you look back and you're like, wow, that was one of the greatest decisions ever made in my life. Absolutely, you should diversify from Bitcoin and XRP. Absolutely, you should actually not be holding Bitcoin going into the bull run. If your portfolio is over 25K, I encourage you to book a meeting with me. If it's under 25K, just keep hodling what you have and keep adding is the best I could answer for you. Shanna, Hodl Heidi, the ladies sending me love. Yes, I love love. Thank you for sending me heart me's. You know it boosts my page. If you're out there watching my channel and you haven't sent me a heart me yet, feel free to do so because it helps boost my page. And I love nothing more than to tell the world about crypto. Don't send me gifts. I don't want any gifts. This page is a gift of knowledge for you. The gift is you sticking around and hitting that like and follow. You're wealthy now since you started investing in XRP. I love it. Jess, Mr. H, Brian, thank you. Thank you guys for those heart me's. It helps boost my page. Thanks so much. Ketri Jones, thank you. Thank you so much. If you guys like my content, feel free to send me a heart me like these kind folks did. Not because I care about heart me's. It doesn't cost you anything really. It's one coin. It's just because it boosts the algorithm of my page. So I show up on more people's For You. The more people that send me a heart me, the more my page gets shared. And that's really my ultimate goal. So thank you. Is crypto safe in a Wealthsimple account? Well, it's not really safe in a Wealthsimple account, to be honest, Holly, because you don't own your crypto. Wealthsimple owns your crypto. So it's safe for Wealthsimple, but it's not safe for you. You should have your crypto out of Wealthsimple and in a self-custody online or offline wallet. And if you don't know how to do that, join our community Discord and start hanging around with the crypto community that does know, and you'll learn all these common details very easily. That's right, Red. Bitcoin is a store of value. You're 25% crypto, 25% real estate, 25% traditional markets, and 25% cash. That's the way to do it, Aaliyah. Good for you. Congratulations. The diversification of your funds is very wise. I missed whose name that was that sent me a hard me, but thank you so much for your love. Thank you. Is ETH going to go to 10K? I think it's going to crush past 10K. I think it's going to crush past 10K. A little bit of XRP and a little bit of real world assets that you like, such as gold and silver every paycheck. This is a good plan. This is a good plan. Most of the time in life, if you guys are not making enough money, you don't really need to make more money. You just need to change the plan of what you're doing with the current money you have. And once you change the plan of doing with the current money that you have, more money starts coming to your life. That's right, Noetic. If you invested $10 every month for the next 5 years of your life, you'll become a millionaire. I promise you. I would bet my fucking life on if you just put $10 every month and didn't worry about what the market is, just every month, 10 bucks, 10 bucks, 10 bucks, 10 bucks, 10 bucks, and you just kept stacking, maybe let's say 3 or 4 cryptos, and you just kept stacking them, you would make so much fucking money. It would be the best investment opportunity of your life. 10 bucks. And I know I started my whole crypto career with a $36 investment. And then my next one was $25. You guys have heard this story from me many, many times. Now life is very, very different. All of you have this capability. You just need a plan. And if you can't come up with $25 at the end of your month to put into crypto or $10, then you don't need to make more money. You need to make lifestyle changes. You need to drink less coffee out, eat less food out, do more things at home, put more effort in so you can shave a few dollars out of your already current budget. CR, I love your mindset. And I know your mindset's good because you said you love my mindset. We're mindset buddies. They'd be like, hey, who's this guy? I'm like, this is C. He's my mindset buddy. What? Never mind. What do I think about AVAX? I absolutely love Avalanche. Shout out to Avalanche. Shout out to Ava Labs. I've been trying to reach out to you fucking guys. Where are you? Answer your goddamn emails. Anyway, we want to launch our own Sovereign Layer 1. And before we do that, we want to launch it on an Avalanche Layer 1 testnet as our testnet because Avalanche is the best, listen to me, best Layer 1 blockchain on the planet. Avalanche is so fucking good. Their modular architecture and their speed and security combination, Avalanche is hands down the best blockchain on the planet as far as a Layer 1 goes. And we ourselves, our Layer 1 that we're building, our technology originally came from some of the original technology from Avalanche and Cosmos. We combined a little bit of them and then we added our own to it to create our own sovereign Layer 1 and consensus technology. However, without Avalanche, we could have never done that. And Avalanche is amazing. And Avalanche, we hope to work with you very closely. And we really hope, before we launch our Sovereign Layer 1 blockchain, to be able to launch as an Avalanche L1 subnet. So Avalanche, folks, if you're out there watching, my name's Tristan. I want to meet with you. One of the best books out there, AJ, Think and Grow Rich. Everyone always says, do you know what the answer is? Do you know what the answer is? It's an idea. It's not an idea. The answer is decision. The answer is you've made the decision that that's how it's going to be and there's no one that's going to change that decision. That's the answer of the book. Everyone's always saying, what is it, that one thing? The one thing is a decision. You've decided that that's what it's going to be no matter what. And once you decide that, the universe has no choice but to force that upon it. Noetic, well, thanks for following me for 2 years, man. I'm glad that cryptocurrency has changed your life. And thanks so much for following my channel. Don't forget to invite your friends and family members because cryptocurrency is going to be adopted by everyone, just like everyone adopted the internet, whether they like it or not. Those of you who are pioneers, by paying attention in advance, you're going to get extremely wealthy for doing so. Thanks, Christopher Mason, for your kind comments. Don't forget to hit that like and follow right here at the best crypto channel you need. 1235, don't tell anyone how much money you have. Your direct messages are going to get full of all scammers. Your direct messages right now are full of all kinds of people that are going to help you, that are messaging you, are going to show you, teach you. They're a professional trader, they're this, they're that, all scams. Go check out our website, tokenizedfinancial.com, if you want assistance in crypto and book a free 30-minute video consultation with me. Other than that, be very careful who you're talking to. Know who you are speaking with, ladies and gentlemen. Is RSR good to hold for this year? If you are in Latin America, RSR is a good one. Overall, it's mediocre. Will Ripple IPO in the next 2 years? I'm uncertain. Exodus Wallet is okay. I don't really like it, but it's okay. What are my thoughts on ordinals? What are my thoughts on any kind of tokenization on the Bitcoin blockchain? How do I feel about DeFi? Well, DeFi is the answer for our new banking system. Right here at IHodlLife, one of the things we're launching in our own ecosystem is the TFIN token, meant for tokenized financial. TFIN token, which is going to be our DeFi token on our IHodlLife blockchain. And it's going to allow basically all your banking needs that you have right now at your bank or at a credit union, but it's going to be done on chain via tokens. And this is the future of finance, period. What's my prediction on Cake? You should have sold that last cycle, is my prediction. Gonzilla, if you want to book a consult with me, the link is in the top of my TikTok page. Top of my TikTok page, you can hit a little link. It'll open up my calendar, it opens up my link tree, and it says right in there, book a free 30-minute consultation. Or you can even go to Tokenized Financial website, and on our website, it allows you to book a free 30-minute consultation. Either way. Worst case scenario, if that doesn't work for you, you can't figure it out, join our community Discord, or even at the top of my TikTok page, when you hit that link, top corner, you can send me an email. All of those methods, you can try to reach out to me. If you had a few hundred, what would be the best to buy? If I only had a few hundred to start, I would start with ISO coins. I would start buying XXX, XRP, XLM, XDC. And XDC is a bit tough to get sometimes, so maybe I would just start with XRP and XLM. I would start, and Bitcoin. Let's replace XDC with Bitcoin just for safety. So I would start buying those three, XRP, XLM, Bitcoin, and then I might start adding in some Ethereum, some Avalanche or Solana, and as I'm going. So you start $250 in XRP. $250 in XLM Stellar Lumens. Sit on it. Go make some more money. You come back now with a couple $100 more. $100 more on XRP, $100 more on Stellar Lumens. Go make some more money. You come back now 2 weeks later with a little bit more money. You buy $250 worth of Bitcoin. Now you've got 3 coins, approximately $250, $300 in each. You're starting to build a portfolio. This is how you do it. And then you stay patient. You don't listen to all the dummies out there. 99% of people are broke and they don't own crypto. You don't listen to them. You just keep doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. And one day you're going to look up and you're going to be like, oh shit, my few $100 is now 15 G's. And then you're going to do it again next cycle, 3.5 years from now, because you're paying attention now. And you're going to be like, wow, I spent a bunch of it and I've only got 6 G's this time, but my 6 G's this round turned into 80 G's. This is serious money for someone who can only invest 5 or 6 G's tops. Do you see how this cycle over a 5, 10, 15-year window of your life, crypto can change everything? I call it $1,000 to $1 million in 3 fucking cycles. $1,000, 10 times it to 10 grand in 1 cycle. Next cycle, 10 grand to 100 grand. Next cycle, 100 grand to $1 million. And it's pretty easy to 10 times your money in crypto. Really it is. 3 cycles. 4 years apart, 12 years of your life, $1,000 to $1 million. And I'm not just bullshitting you. I'm not slanging anything. I'm not selling you guys anything. I'm just putting the truth in front of you for those of you with the aptitude to pick it up. I didn't take profits after my initial 36. My $36 turned into like 6 grand. My $36, which was $20 this dollar. So by the time I hit bull run, I had $2,000 or $3,000 and it turned into like 30 G's. And then the next cycle after that, I kept it all in there. I didn't do anything with it. And that 30 G's turned into 300, 400 G. And you understand. How do I rate Deej? Garbage. How do I rate Pepe? Good. What's my thought on ordinals? I'd already answered that question, and I don't believe that you should be smart contracting anything on the Bitcoin blockchain, because Bitcoin is not meant for interoperability. It's meant for storing value. People don't understand. Bitcoin is digital gold, not digital currency. Does market cap matter in crypto? It does temporarily. So market cap matters when I want data today, but it doesn't matter about what data will be tomorrow because market cap changes. Right now, the entire crypto market cap just hit $4 trillion. Last bull cycle, it went from $1.5 trillion to $2.5 trillion. So it doubled. This cycle, we went from $2 trillion to $4 trillion. We've already pretty much doubled in the market as a whole, and we haven't even hit the parabolic or bull run season yet. I think we're going to hit close to 8 or 9 trillion this cycle. By the time we hit next cycle, 20 or 30 trillion. 10 years into the future, 100 trillion. If you took the stock market alone, which is $100 trillion in value, and tokenized it on one blockchain, just like Avalanche, just as an example, Avalanche would then have $100 trillion market cap. Just Avalanche, if we tokenized just the stock exchange on it. If we took the real estate market, which is also another $100 trillion, and we tokenized that, let's say we tokenized that one on XRP. Just examples. We took $100 trillion real estate market, we tokenized all of it on XRP. Well, that's $200 trillion, $100 trillion just on XRP. So hypothetically, XRP has $100 trillion market cap. Like, are you fucking, this is what I mean when I say market cap doesn't really matter, because in the long term, it's a changing number, and that changing number you can't fathom because you're thinking money, you're not thinking value. You're not thinking taking all the houses in the world and putting it on chain. You're not thinking about taking all the energy sector in the world and putting it on chain, because when you think outside money and start thinking value, we're no longer in the trillions, we're in the quadrillions, multiple quadrillions. The number's so big, I don't even know how to write it down. Huddle on, my friends. There's a bigger picture than you see. Do I have a target for injective? No, I don't have targets for cryptos because I don't really see it that way. I just understand the value of holding the good asset. But injective is an amazing DeFi play running out of the Cosmos SDK, which I recently just forked for our own blockchain. It's an awesome protocol. In fact, Injective did very similar to what we did. They went to the Cosmos Comet BFT consensus, took it, modified it, and made it their own, which is very similar to what we've done here at the IHodlLife rewards chain. Shout out to Cosmos for your early tech. The best advice I can give you on exit strategy is book a 30-minute consultation with me at Tokenized Financial and have Tokenized Financial give you the call signals. Lewis, don't be sending me no John Lennon sunglasses. Thank you for your gift. No disrespect. Thank you for your gift. I only say that because you don't need to send me gifts. My page is a gift for you guys. So feel free to stick around. Ask your crypto questions. The only thing I want, if you want to send me a gift, is send me a heart me because it helps boost my page. Or you can just tap the screen. We've crushed 100,000 likes already, so thanks everyone. French Bulldog Evie says, you're cool. Well, you know what, FB, I think you're fucking cool. I was just running around today being like, you guys know that French Bulldog guy? He is fucking cool. Like, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. Robin, you've been in crypto for a long time. You've got your own channel and you want to collab. Feel free to send me an email, man. I'll be honest with you, Robin, I don't know who you are, first off. Second off, I generally don't collaborate with influencers because 9 out of 10 influencers don't really know what the fuck they're talking about in crypto. So I'm just warning you in advance. Just warning you. Do I think the bear market will be different once we have the legislation in place? No, the bear market's not going to be different, but what is going to be different is the top to the bottom ratio, which means from how high we go up to how far we go down, that distance is shrinking as crypto becomes more adopted and more regulated and legislature gets sent out or I guess approved on crypto. So that means that when the market goes to the top from the time to the bottom, the space between that is slowly shrinking. And that's because a volatile asset is slowly turning into a curve of adoption asset class. You'll see this in all technologies as they get adopted. How do I avoid paying taxes? You don't. You just pay your taxes. You bend over and you let them shove it in your ass because that's what the government does to you. You just pay your fucking taxes. You don't avoid them. The only way that we can avoid paying taxes is if we as people all communally come together and say, hey, we're not paying taxes anymore because we realize that you're just taking our tax so that you can do whatever the fuck you want with our money. And really, if we had any understanding of DeFi, we would realize that instead of paying taxes, we could actually just pool all of our money into a pool. And that pool would be able to make investments that would make so much money that it would be able to pay back every individual more money than they paid into the pool, which means they would be able to earn from it. But the government will, if you share that information a little bit too far. Because they just want you to pay taxes. They need you to believe in the understanding that they need your money. When they don't, because they can just produce it for free on the fucking ledger, like they've been doing hyperinflating for the last 8 years, just printing money on a fucking ledger. They don't need your tax money. They could just print the numbers on the screen if they really wanted to. But they must sell you the illusion. So thus you must keep paying your taxes. Do I read charts on knowing how to read people's portfolios? Not necessarily, no. Charts is for traders, and we're not trading. We're building long-term structured asset building portfolios. We're not selling and swapping very common. So we're not looking at charts for that reason. We're looking at long-term crypto, and understanding long-term crypto has nothing to do with the chart. It has to do with the fundamental understanding of where crypto will be adopted, what blockchain technologies will be used by everyday infrastructure, and which ones will not. Just like if you went back to the automotive industry when there was 25,000 car makers that all erupted at the automotive, and then by the end of it, there was 10 of them, 10 companies that sold cars. It'll be the exact same in crypto. There's millions of blockchains. By the time it's all smoke settles, there'll be 350 of them. Main ones that run everything. I'm insanely entertaining and extremely informative. Well, that's the point. I mean, I'm supposed to be entertaining and give you the good information as well. I mean, think about it. If it was only good information, it would be like, so today's lecture, elliptic curved cryptography. It creates security in the transaction messaging. The matching elliptic curved key recognizes the resonant signature of the personalized individual key, therefore giving them individualized access to that which is represented on the blockchain under its block hash, therefore saved in the register. I mean, that's how it would be if it was just all facts and no fun. And if it was all fun, then I'd just be drinking and throwing shit around and smashing shit, and you'd be learning nothing. You'd be like, why am I wasting my time being entertained by this shit? I may as well watch girls dance on fucking TikTok. Because that's what a lot of people do. Don't watch girls dance on TikTok. Instead, watch good content like this. So I have to be a little bit entertaining as well as give you guys the goods. Feel free to hit that like and follow. This is the only cryptocurrency channel you need right here at IHodlLife. We're live here every single Sunday. It's an Ask Me Anything session, but of course I never get to all the comments. There's way too many comments every Sunday. So keep coming out every Sunday and asking your crypto questions. Usually someone else will ask a question you want and you'll hear the same info. So feel free to keep coming out every Sunday, 12 p.m. On Tuesdays, we go live as well at 2 p.m. At 12 p.m. also every Tuesday for Tech Talk. So if you guys are developers, if you're investors, if you're companies who are interested in getting into blockchain, you might want to come out on Tuesday. We have payment terminals that we're going to be launching for Web 2 companies in today's world running businesses. If you want to get into crypto payment terminals, you want to get into having an ecosystem attached to your payment terminals, you can reach out to me. We'll show you how to onboard into crypto. If you're an investor, we're about to launch our own layer 1 blockchain. We have not closed our seed round yet, so we are looking for institutional partners and also community partners that want to help us build this game out. So there's a lot of opportunity going on over here at IHodlLife. Make sure to hit that like and follow and stick around. Whether you're a beginning new investor or whether you're a savvy long-term crypto pro, or whether you're still standing on the sidelines in Web 2 on looking, IHodlLife has a place for you. If you're looking to book the 2-hour crypto training with me, the link is in my bio. If you're looking to book a free 30-minute consultation with me about managing your portfolio for you, the link is also in my bio. Remember, you need to be 25K or higher for me to manage your portfolio. And if you want to just book my 1-hour NFT training, you can book that 1 hour with me and ask me whatever you want, but don't ask me what cryptos to buy. I cannot tell you what cryptos to buy. I am not a financial advisor. Do I really think that XRP will be $10 or $15? Well, let me put this into perspective. When Bitcoin was $1, nobody in the world would believe you if you told them it was going to hit 10 grand. And we all know it's at 100 grand today. But when it was $1, no matter what proof you could dig up, there's no way at all that anyone would believe you that Bitcoin would go to $10,000, let alone 100. So don't be foolish when I tell you that XRP is going to go well past $10 or $15. Don't be foolish to think, oh, but I can't logically fathom how. So for that reason, it won't. Just like when Bitcoin was $1, there's no way you could have ever agreed or fathomed that it was going to go to 10,000, let alone 100 fucking thousand, let alone $1 million, which it will. So do not kid yourself with stupidity. Instead, open yourself. It's going well past $10 and $15. It's just a matter of time. And the question is not, will XRP go past $10 or $15? The question will be, how emotional will the ride be between now and then? And what will I do? Will I stack my bags, or will I sell because I panicked? Will it go to $8 and then drop to $3 and then I panic and sell it all? What will you do between now and that $15? That's really what's going to dictate. That's really the question to ask yourself. Most of you, and I've said it before because I've been in 3 bull runs previously, most of you are going to price yourself out of the market. Your 10 grand will become 50 grand, sell, and you'll think that that's good, and you'll miss your chance for that 50 grand to become 500. Everybody does this. Or hold, should have sold, hold, denial, no, it's coming back to, oh, bear market, oh, now I got to wait 3 more years. Right? Everybody who bought in 2021? Right? Everybody who bought in 2021? Cosmos says, Tris, I'm going to meet you one day. Well, you know what? We have the IHodlLife community meetup in Toronto. Friday the 22nd, this August, in Toronto, IHodlLife community meetup. We're going to be in Toronto, on the harbor, on a boat, and you must be on the guest list to get on the boat. The guest list is in our community Discord, so join our Discord. It's free to attend for the IHodlLife community members, and make sure you are on the list. We're going to be in town from the 20th to the 25th. All kinds of fun shenanigans. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's some event planned for the community, so feel free to join us in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, this 2025, this August, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, of August for some IHodlLife community shenanigans. There's community members coming from other sides of the borders right into Toronto so that we can all hang out and party together. So I encourage you guys to be there. When should we start selling? I'm sorry, legend, I can't tell you that. Unless you're one of my brokered clients at Tokenized Financial, this you have to figure out yourself. After you add XRP, add some XLM. Those are some of my 2 favorite X coins. But once again, don't listen to me. I'm a lunatic. I love crypto. Who knows? I might even eat gummy bears. You know, those kinds of gummy bears. Just kidding. I don't eat bears. I swear to God, Billy, I don't eat bears. I swear. He's getting very angry right now. What do you mean you eat some fucking bears? I'm Billy the $1 billion bear, bitch. Hey. What's with the language? You're for kids. Get it together. All my fans are like, okay, this guy's, maybe we shouldn't be following this guy. I just saw him talking to a stuffed animal. Maybe we really should not be following this guy's page. Does he really know what he's talking about, crypto? Maurice, if you wish to use my broker service, first of all, don't tell people how much money you have. That's a big red flag. Your messages are going to fill up with a whole bunch of scammers, so be careful of that. If you wish to book a 30-minute consultation with me, just hit the link in the top of my TikTok page and book a free 30-minute consultation. I'm always a little bit crazy over here, cock-a-doo-doo. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't. If I wasn't a little crazy, right? It wouldn't be fun. Am I going to do any more of the positive mindset videos? Yes, I am. I am live on Fridays for Frequency Fridays, and usually around those days I make a few videos about that stuff. But my channel is crypto, so my main goal is always crypto, our blockchain, our tokens, and giving you guys the right information you need to grow in the crypto space. That's hands down number one. Frequency Friday and the energy talk and, you know, how to be an entrepreneur and build your life better, all that is just bonus stuff that we add to our system. And that's why I have a Frequency Friday specifically. So you want to get a little bit more into that money, energy, feeling, and all that kind of stuff, feel free to come out Friday evenings for Frequency Fridays. Arculus cold wallet is okay. I mean, it's a cold wallet, so that's good. But it's okay. There's so many videos out there scaring everyone away from offline wallets, and it's absolutely stupid. Most of it's scammers. Most of it's scammers trying to tell you don't use a self-custody wallet because they don't want you to be safe. And there's also a big narrative, government-backed, to try to keep people away from the knowledge of self-custody. Trust me, all my videos I make that use the word self-custody, they get flagged by TikTok. I say the word self-custody in my videos, and often my videos get taken down for frauds and scams, because I'm telling people about self-custody. They do not want you to know, because if you have an offline wallet, you're walking around with a Swiss bank account in your pocket. Remember the cash example I gave you? You're walking around with cash in your hand. It's not in the bank anymore for them to have, for them to control, for me to make a transaction, and then for them to say, well, wait, Tristan, let us approve your transaction. No, if it's in my pocket, I can meet you, I can make a transaction, and nobody can tell me I can't. And that's the same thing for your offline wallet, and they want cash to go away, and they also want you to have the freedom of peer-to-peer interaction to go away, which is why they want self-custody knowledge and understanding to go away. So do yourself a favor and understand self-custody. It's very important. The Arculus cold wallet is mediocre, everyone. I don't know why so many people are asking me about Arculus. They must be having a big marketing promo or something. It's an okay wallet. About to YOLO the house on a coin. What's the play? That's the stupidest comment I've ever seen. What's the value proposition of InSync, or sorry, InSync, of ZK Sync to increase the utility of ETH? Well, ZK Sync is a technology, and that technology is used by all kinds of blockchains. I use it myself at the IHodlLife rewards chain. Basically, the ZK Sync allows you to lock up information. The information is verifiable, so it removes an identity. It allows a pseudonymous nature. It allows me to interact without you knowing it's Tristan Schroeder, but my wallet per se is KYC to Tristan Schroeder. Therefore, the wallet verifies who I am. So when you interact with the wallet, you don't know you're interacting with me, but it does know that you're interacting with a verified wallet. So ZK Sync does that in a way, but for all kinds of other pieces of data and information. It creates that layer of verification, but without revealing the data. Verified without revealing the data to the person doing the transaction. BlockDeg is a scam. Stay away from that, everyone. BlockDeg is a scam. Crypto Tax Jamie, yes, send me an email. If you do have connections to AVAX, I do want to talk to them. I sent them a few emails. I sent a message to them on LinkedIn and they haven't replied. But then again, when we were going to the Avalanche, when we were trying to go to the LATAM Avalanche show, we were trying to get IHodlLife in their show. It was so hard to communicate with anyone. So they don't really have good communication over there. But yes, please put me in contact with the right people. We want to talk to them about launching a layer 1 subnet on Avalanche for our layer 1. And we have an amazing new layer 1 blockchain. Avalanche, you're going to be very, very interested in us. In fact, you're going to be so interested, you're going to try to talk me out of going sovereign and staying as an Avalanche L1 because of how much it will boost your ecosystem. But we'll cross that road when we get there. So yes, send me an email. Let's chat. Link in the top of my TikTok page will lead you to my link tree. And at the top of my link tree, you can send me an email. How do you identify the main ones that will survive? That's easy. You ask Tokenized Financial to build the portfolio for you. That's how. What are your 5 biggest bags? I've only got one big bag that I carry around with me. The rest, can't tell you. What do I think about BOEM? Book of Meme? Garbage. Always was garbage. Shouldn't have bought it in the first place. What were you thinking? Is Alchemy Pay a good crypto? It's not bad. It's reasonably good, yes. What price do you think BOEM will make it to? I have no idea because that's a garbage cryptocurrency I would never invest in. How do you identify the main cryptocurrencies that are going to survive? Like I said, have Tokenized Financial build your portfolio for you. If you're doing it on your own, stick around, follow my channel, check out all my videos. There's thousands of hours of content, and you might just find all the answers are right there for you. How do I feel about XLM? XLM is one of my top 10 cryptos. So is HBAR, so is XRP. Ooh, you just got 3 out of the top 10 cryptos. How old are you? Well, that depends. Do you mean on this, in this lifespan, like in this actual timeline? In this timeline, I'm 44 years old. But in my actual timeline, I'm 9,674 and 18 mega minute. You don't know what a mega minute is. Never mind. 16, 816. Do I need my crypto off the exchange? Yes, you should be using an offline cold wallet. You should be learning how to do that. Don't let anyone help you. They're going to scam you to send your money where you shouldn't. It's something you do yourself, and it's not as complicated as you think. Just watch a few videos, do some research, understand what an online wallet is versus an offline wallet, understand what a seed phrase is and how you use it, and then decide which wallet you choose. I personally like the SecuX V20. I also really like the Elapal wallet. The Ledger Stacks, I haven't quite tried its new one, but I think it's probably going to be a pretty good wallet as well. So there's a lot of offline wallets out there that you can use to hold your crypto on. Is Alchemy Pay a good play? I already answered that for you. It's an okay play. What are you guys laughing at me for? That's what you missed, Tristan Savage. I know I am a little bit savage. I know. I've been trying to dial that down a lot, and I think I've done a really good job. I definitely swear a lot less than I used to. Is it not true? I have really made big improvements since you guys first started following me. So thank you for that, little giant. Yes, I'm still savage in some ways. Thanks, Che. Feel free to stick around. Doge $2, saw it on ad and allocated 95% of my portfolio to this masterpiece of coding and innovation. Well, I definitely wouldn't put 95% of my crypto into one. That's definitely foolish. What cold wallet do I recommend? I recommend the SecuX V20. That's my personal favorite one. As someone on the outside, thank you guys. Thank you for those heart me's. Manny, thank you so much. As someone on the outside, if you had no crypto, what's your trigger to say, yes, now's the time to buy? Let me put it really clear for you, Brandon. And I don't mean any disrespect to you at all, Brandon. This is just a generic comment for everyone out there standing on the sidelines. If you can't look around right now into the world and understand how important digital assets are and that you should probably get involved a little bit, you don't deserve this wealth. You just don't deserve it. If you can't look around at what Trump's saying and what the governments are saying about China and Canada fighting to own more digital assets than gold, if that doesn't resonate in your brain, it's not for you because you're not mentally, you're not energetically, you're not vibrationally ready for it yet. Just like I wasn't energetically, emotionally, or vibrationally ready for the dot-com boom, even though it happened in my life, but I wasn't ready for it. It wasn't for me. The crypto boom may not be for you if you can't recognize and be like, oh my God, like how am I not trying to take part of this? If you don't look at XRP, all the FUD out there and say, this is way too much info to not throw $500 in just to see. If that's not you, this may not be for you. Generational freedom, the next 1%, may not be in your books. If you're still standing on the sideline saying, somebody give me proof, you're not going to get rich because you live in a world of lack. Link or Avalanche, I would choose both, but if I could only choose one, I'd pick AVAX. Hey Tango Master, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you out there. Tangent Wallet's okay, not one of my favorites, but it's okay. As long as it's an offline wallet, like I said, guys, you're ahead of the game. Same with Ledger, it's okay. As long as it's an offline wallet, you're ahead of the game. I don't have any price expectation for any cryptocurrency at all. I just expect them to improve in value, and that's why I understand how important they are, not what price I think they might go to. Bitcoin Hyper is garbage. Bitcoin Bull, garbage. Those are all spin-offs of Bitcoin. Just buy Bitcoin. Oh, they're selling the shit out of Arculus on TikTok. That's why. Okay. I figured there was a big promotion going on somewhere. When someone asks me all kinds of questions about the same thing, I can already tell somebody's doing a heavy promotion somewhere. 2 weeks ago, it was Zebek. Everybody wanted to know about Zebek. Anyone notice nobody gives a fuck about Zebek this week? Wow. Crypto is so emotionally funny. It's hilarious. Yes, White Rock's a scam. What up, Bull? How you doing out there, buddy? Thanks for following along. Don't forget to hit that like and follow. Yes, LPL Titan 2.0 is air-gapped. In fact, the air-gapped feature is the only thing I don't like about LPL. But other than that, it's an amazing wallet, and it has a really good token support. It holds a lot of tokens. And it has a really cool design. It kind of looks like a mini cell phone in its design. So I really like a lot of things about LPL. The only thing I don't like is that it's air-gapped. Preferences. That's what I like about the SecuX is it's not air-gapped. That's the defining difference between those two wallets. But I do like the LPL holds a few more coins than the SecuX does. But the SecuX is full Web3 ready. The LPL is air-gapped. There's pros and cons to both. To the average investor, none of this matters at all. You're just going to put it there to hold your assets. Coinbase is very expensive for crypto trades. That's correct. And yes, I still use the SecuX V20 wallet. How do you buy crypto with no KYC in the US? Easy. You stop freaking out about KYC. You show people who the fuck you are. You show your ID and be like, this is me and I want to buy some fucking crypto. That's how you do it. You KYC yourself. Instead of being a fucking nomad running around with a bandana wrapped around your face. How do I buy Bitcoin? But I don't want anyone to know. I don't want them to know where the money came from. Get your shit together. Would 20,000 XRP create generational wealth by 2030? That I have no idea. But what I do know is if you go over to Tokenized Financial and have them build your portfolio for you, you'll probably end up with generational wealth in the crypto space. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, and they make you sign a waiver that it's not guaranteed. But hey, we're all here for some reason. Who is Tokenized Financial, says Magnum. Tokenized Financial, if you want to pull them up on your computer, is a crypto asset management firm. So do you guys know who Edward Jones is? You walk into an Edward Jones store and you say, hi, I'm a human being and I have money and I want to invest. What do I do? And they build you a portfolio in traditional stocks, bonds, commodities, etc. Tokenized Financial offers the same thing, but for crypto. You walk into their store, not yet because they don't have any physical locations yet because of the nature of crypto, but they are going to be opening up physical locations in the near future. So these guys you call up or email or visit via a virtual call, and then what you do is they build for you and set you up a crypto portfolio. So you just say, hi, my name's Joe Blow. I've got this amount of money. Their minimum is $25,000 for you as a client or higher. And you can then go to them and they'll show you how to build a crypto portfolio. They don't take your money like a traditional asset management firm does. They just give you information so that you can build your own portfolio in your own control and under your own self-custody. And if you wish to have ongoing signals, you can then choose to pay them 2% annual management fee, whatever your portfolio is, 2% every year. And they'll give you ongoing management of what to have, what to hold, when to swap, when to sell, how to position, introduction to new tokens, projects, earning passive income on your assets that you're sitting on, etc., etc. And I am the founder and owner of that company. So just so you guys understand the integrity or the loyalty behind the company, I'm the owner of IHodlLife. Everyone knows who I am. I'm a public figure and an influencer in the crypto space. And I'm the owner of IHodlLife and the owner of Tokenized Financial. And I'm the CEO of both companies as well. So there's no secrecy, no hiding, no third parties, no somebody you don't know. If you don't know who you're working with, be very careful. And if you don't know who I am yet, don't work with me. Follow my page, follow my community, follow our brand, follow Tokenized Financial, follow what we're building and launching with our own IHodlLife rewards chain, and then decide to use our services so you know who you are working with. My thoughts on hype, all hype, and no type. How did you get into crypto and how long? I got into crypto in 2015 and I started by buying $36 in Bitcoin. Can you be taxed on profit with an online wallet? Yes. Whether it's an online or an offline wallet, the data of what's going on in the wallet is still recorded on the blockchain. And yes, you will be taxed for any actions that are taxable. Yes, AJ, I do like FET, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. You have an Arculus and an Ellipal both in the box. I definitely like the Ellipal way better, but as long as you're using an offline wallet, that's the key. Have I done a deep dive on Caspa? Of course I have. Caspa claims to solve the trilemma, which they definitely don't. But a lot of blockchains are going to claim, what they are. So, no harm done with that, but they almost do, but not quite. And what they are is they're a proof of work blockchain. So like Bitcoin, they use a proof of work consensus algorithm to produce blocks on the blockchain, but it does it at an extremely fast rate in comparison to Bitcoin. So it has speed, it has scalability, and it also has security. However, it is still a proof of work blockchain, which in my opinion gives it a little bit of a against it, but it's still very revolutionary technology. So we will see, because proof of work is still the most secure blockchain on the planet. Bentley Ben, Adrian, thank you for sending me those heart me's. You guys know I want those heart me's. It's true, Tango. I've done a great job at swearing a lot less. There's a lot less F-bombs and desk smashing coming out of my mouth. Yes, you can, Angel Soto Ups. You can buy any crypto wallet, type in your 24-word seed phrase from whatever previous wallet you had, and all your crypto will recover. But you must make sure that the new wallet holds all the same cryptos. Let's say this wallet holds 50 cryptos, and this wallet holds 45 cryptos, just as a stupid example. When you go to recover it, you're only going to see 45 cryptos because it doesn't support the other 5. They're there, they're just not showing on the wallet. So make sure the wallet you recover to holds the same cryptos. Ideally, it's smart to recover on the same wallet, or if you get a new wallet, just send it over for the small gas fees it costs. Yes, you should keep the amount of tokens you invest in limited based on how much money you have. If you have 10 tokens, you have less. If you have $10,000, you have less tokens in your portfolio than someone who has $20,000. And someone who has $40,000 has more tokens than the other one. The reason is, if your money's smaller and you have too many tokens, you're too diversified and you're not going to make any compounding value. And if you shrink it up to get all compounding value by holding 1 or 2 tokens, well, then you miss the opportunity on the diversification. There's a balance to be had, and that balance is based on your value. And this is really why a lot of the clients, a lot of our customers, a lot of our community just uses tokenized financial once they surpass that 25K to make sure they've just got it all done properly. You know, that's a really interesting question, somebody said, which seems just like a joke comment, but it's actually really interesting. Will this change the Monopoly game? Of course it will change the Monopoly game. It's going to be a crypto Monopoly game soon. You're going to be buying with your Bitcoin and swapping your tokens instead of changing your cash. New Monopoly game in the future, if board games still existed, would be more like tap your device and acquire some tokens on your little digital counter. My thoughts on Track Origin. This is a very, very good crypto meant for big storage data. A boring crypto, but a very good long-term one. James Schessler 355 says, calm down, man. I love it when people tell me to calm down. Like, yeah, come out to my channel and watch when it's boring and there's no fun antics. Tristan's not jumping around, yelling, dancing, having a good time, because all that would be fun to fucking watch. So fuck that, and let's go with calm down, man. Just sit down, because your antics are making me feel jealous that people aren't looking at me right now. So just calm down. So let's be calm. Let's do it James Schessler style. Track Origin is a good cryptocurrency. Origin Trail is the name of the cryptocurrency. Track is the ticker symbol. Is this better for you, James Schessler? Do I feel calmed down now and you're really enjoying my channel more? Or is it actually more fun when I'm just throwing shit around and having fun? Like, you see this bottle cap? Ha! That was for you. That shit's more fun. That shit is more fun. Welcome to IHodlLife, man. Do you want to know why we have so much fun at IHodlLife? Do you know why we don't tone it down? It's real Miracle Whip! That's why! Just kidding. Do you know why we don't tone it down? I know, I'm funny. Do you know why we don't tone it down? It's because at IHodlLife, we've always understood one most important thing about crypto. Crypto is a lifestyle. It's one thing that I really understood about crypto when I got into it. Crypto hits people different. It has an emotional something to it. People checking their wallet there's something about crypto that is so engaging that it creates a lifestyle. It's not like other things we do in life. You could have hobbies and interests, and it's not like crypto. It's not emotional like that. So crypto itself has something very unique and special to it. And that's where I recognize that crypto has an actual lifestyle to it. So when you're here on our channel, the reason we let our hair down, the reason we have shenanigans, and the reason we have a lot of fun and we joke around with it, and we're not afraid to throw a swear word around here and there, is because the lifestyle aspect. If you're not enjoying this, if you're not having fun in the crypto space, you're missing part of what this is. You're missing part of the decentralized nature of what Bitcoin brought to the world. You're missing part of the freedom of self-custody and realizing your own sovereignty. You're just not picking it up yet. Can I say something to say? Say is a reasonably good layer one cryptocurrency. Keep stacking it. Yeah, and Manny hits the note right on the head. He says, actually, this is pretty calm for Tristan. I think so too. I've been extremely calm my last few lives in comparison. You should have seen some of my other lives. Whew, you might not have survived. James Kessler, you might not have survived. Marvin, don't send me gifts. I think that's the first time anyone has ever sent me a galaxy. Wow. You pushed it right out of my chest. Nobody has sent me gifts like that before. And it's because I don't ask for them. I tell you guys all the time, don't send me gifts. My page is a gift for you. So for the fact that you actually sent me one, whoever it was that sent that, thank you. Thank you so much for a galaxy. But don't send me gifts, please, anyone. If you wish to say thank you for my information, then please tap the screen. I always want to get as many likes as possible. I got 226,000. The more I get of those, the more my TikTok page shows to new people. And if you want to send me a gift, send me the Heart Me. It only costs 1 coin, so it doesn't cost you anything. But the Heart Me boosts my page and shows me on more people's For You page, which is really my ultimate goal, to share my knowledge with everyone. So the best thing you can do is tap that screen or send me a Heart Me. Save your gifts for yourself. Save them for your girlfriends. Take that galaxy money and go buy yourself some XRP. But thank you anyway. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Do I think the top 1% will grow to the top 3%? No, it'll still be the same. What am I a specialist in? I'm a crypto expert. I'm a specialist in crypto. Everything crypto, blockchain, NFT, Web3, I'm a fucking pro. Not only am I pro, I'm one of the brightest minds on the planet. On the planet. In that sector alone. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital ledger for decentralized peer-to-peer usage, aka digital gold. On which platform do you buy your crypto? That depends on where you live. I live in Canada, so I personally like crypto.com and Coinbase. But depending on where you live, that may vary for you. Yes, White Rock appears to be a scam, so be very careful. Do I know BFT? The only BFT I know is Binance Fault Tolerance or Byzantine Fault Tolerance. Byzantine Fault Tolerance is a security mechanism that we also use within our consensus algorithm. What is air gap? Air gap is the ability to only send message from point A to point B, not to connect. So an LPAL wallet can never connect to Web3 for like NFTs or something like that. It can only be sent to or sent from. You guys are all laughing at me. What do you do? What do I do? I'm doing it. I'm doing what I do. I'm the founder of IHodlLife, Tokenized Financial, and the IHodlLife Rewards Chain. That's what I do. What logo is your shirt? What logo is my shirt? That's IHodlLife. That's our logo. That's our company logo. The IHodlLife brand, the world's only cryptocurrency brand. The IHodl lifestyle, the lifestyle that you live right here at IHodlLife. This is our brand. You see right there? The only crypto brand, IHodlLife.com. This is our own sovereign crypto brand. Our logo. These are smart clothes. You tap them. They go onto the blockchain. You can have NFTs of your clothes on the blockchain. I'll show you guys. Have you guys not seen this stuff already? Look at this. Look at this. How have you not ordered one already? How have you not ordered one already? Once again, these are smart clothes. You can tap them with your phone. It'll open up engagement features, allow you to create a digital twin of the clothing article on the blockchain as an NFT. And of course, you can get all kinds of cool engagement features, airdrop this, connect with everything that you can do in Web3 now becomes available because our clothes is on the blockchain. When you get your clothes, tap it. The first thing it's going to do on your phone is it's going to authenticate and say, this is a real IHodlLife garment. You can't even tap and authenticate a fucking Rolex. You can't tap and authenticate a fucking Gucci bag or a Birks. You can't. You can't tap it and say that's a real one. But with IHodlLife, because we're ahead of the game and we're on the blockchain, you sure as shit can. So the question is, are you guys repping the IHodlLife brand yet? Have you been to our store at www.IHodlLife.com and have you ordered yourself some crypto swag to rock in the world? So if you're not out there repping some crypto swag, go hit up our store and start repping it today. Hi, Sanella, how you doing? So that's what logo is on my shirt. Big deal. Trucker Ed, you know what? I love you, buddy. I got big love for you. I got big love for all you guys out there. You know I'm a lover. Don't stand next to me. I'll fucking hug you right in public. Right in fucking public. I'll just give you a big ass hug, rub my cheek up against your cheek and be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what he thinks. Fuck him. I'll hug you again. Hey, did you see that? See me hug him again? Fuck you. I mean, sorry. But it's true. Will you get a cool shirt if you use my company? Sure. Sign up for our tokenized financial service. I'll send you a free shirt. Why not? Do we take customers from Canada? Of course we do. I am Canadian. I'm in Canada. I live in Ontario, Canada. We have customers from all over the world. We're a worldwide community. I would say the largest bulk of our customers is probably American because of population. We have tons of US followers, but we've got followers in Japan, Ireland, New Zealand. We have a big following in Australia. We have a lot of followers around the world, so it doesn't matter where you're from. We can ship to you. We can service you. Our broker service is done virtually, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Tokenized Financial can build your portfolio, but what cryptos you have, what exchanges you use will slightly vary based on where you live, and we'll handle that for you, so no worries. So of course we take customers from Canada. Can we skip prizes again this week? Greggy, Global Jam, man, we forgot prizes 2 weeks in a row, and then I was sick, so I think we have 3 weeks in a row worth of prizes. So Switch, if you're following, you can go ahead into the prizes and you can start pulling prizes right now that we've missed from the previous weeks. Feel free to go ahead and do that. S. Lopez, I think you're the man, buddy. I think you're the man. Thanks for following along. Don't forget to hit that like and follow. And don't forget to invite friends and family members to come follow my page too. Crypto's for everybody. What do I think about ADA? I think it's one of the top cryptocurrencies out there, my friend. And I think you should hodl that shit. It's not shit, it's good. So just hodl it. Hodl that good. If someone has a conservative portfolio with the top 10 cryptos, can they expect it 10 times? No. I would use tokenized financial and get it designed properly. You can only have one seed phrase per wallet. Can you transfer your crypto to a cold wallet from crypto.com? Absolutely. That's what I do. I buy on crypto.com most of the time because that's the exchange I personally prefer. And then I send it directly as soon as I buy it right to my offline wallet or to whatever wallet I'm holding that crypto in. Not all cryptos can be held offline yet because we're still early in crypto. Sometimes you still have to leave a little bit of it on the exchange because the offline wallets don't support it yet. Best bang for your buck, I would say best bang for your buck would probably have to be Eglinton Avenue about 9:30, 10:30 at night. Week 1 winner is M. Congratulations, M. I'm going to pull up my Discord right now. M, was the winner. I got to get over here into prizes. 1 second. Perfect. Congratulations, Maria. You are the winner. You won $36 in crypto. Maria, that is the one she wants to win. She wants that $36. Do you know why? Because Maria is really, really intelligent, and she understands that $36, 10 times again, and 10 times again. That's how she sees crypto. She doesn't see that as, ooh, I got $36. She sees that as, sweet, I got a couple more tokens in my portfolio. She knows how to see crypto with the right eyes. Congratulations, Maria, on your $36 of crypto. Robert, 72, you are the second winner. Robert, 72, congratulations. You won yourself 1,000 IHodl points. Congratulations. IHodl points are a point system that you can use inside of our Discord. And soon you guys are going to be able to use some of those points for purchasing from the store. We haven't quite connected that yet, but we're working on it. So keep hodling your IHodl points. Congratulations, Robert. Mini Split Master says, calm down. You have 260,000 followers. Calm down. I don't understand. Maybe you don't understand that I have 260,000 followers because I didn't calm down. And this is Tristan calm, actually, Sanella says. You're absolutely right. This is me extremely calm. James is like, got you going. Fuck you, James. Fuck you, James. If you're just one of my regular followers and we already love each other and you're just poking at me just to fuck with me, fuck you, James. Fuck you, James. You know I love you. There's a few guys out there that you're like, I know how I'm going to get him today. I know how to set him off today. I know how to make it more entertaining today. I got love for all you guys. No rants. That's right. I haven't really done rants for quite some time. I mean, I go off the handle a little, but I think I've really almost eliminated ranting to the degree I used to. It's because when I rant and when I get into that fucking when I get into that mood, sometimes I can say things that are offensive, and that's not my point. It's not my purpose to say things that are offensive or make people feel belittled in any way because I'm because I'm lighting it up. And I know that there's good content and good value behind it, but I believe I can deliver that content and value without making someone feel belittled or hurt in a way. And I think that's where I look at myself and say, how do you improve yourself, Tristan? And we talk about that a lot here. So hopefully I've been on the right track and making really great improvements, and hopefully to a degree that you guys actually see it as proof and example of how we as individuals every day in our life in small little increments, we should be increasing ourselves, improving ourselves, and trying to better the piousness of our characters. Mike A., I think you're a good person. Mike, you want to know the truth? Everybody's a good person. It's all a matter of what you choose to do with it. You're all good people. It's just a matter of the jaded nature you live in and how your wisdom supersedes that and chooses to act. Can I say something about Say? I think Say is a very good layer 1 protocol. It's up over 100% over the last month. Keep hodling your Say. It's still down probably 30 or 40 or 50% for the year, which means it still has a long way to go as far as price value goes. Actually a good time to keep stacking your bag. Any opinion on Toshi meme coin? Yes, it's garbage. I just got flagged for harassment and bullying for some reason. I don't know. So my live is about to get ended, everyone, just so you know. It says violation warning. Your live is flagged for harassment and bullying. Didn't we just talk about how we don't do that anymore here? This is so fucking funny. So fucking funny. Anyway, repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. So if anyone feels bullied or harassed by my live, please send me an email and I will write you a public apology because I absolutely disagree that there was any harassing or bullying anything on my channel today. So thanks, TikTok, for your automated bullshit. And it seems like my live is about to end here as soon as I hit this OK button. Let's see. Oh, it didn't end me. It just warned me. It just warned me that I've been violated. You've been violated, young sir, and we want you to know it. Yes, you're violating my freedom of rights online because I'm not doing anything but helping people, and you're fucking with me! Anyway. What up, Mavish? Cheers to you in Canada. Are institutions buying ETH also? Yes, they are. Do I know IONET? Yes, I do. I know every cryptocurrency. Just about every cryptocurrency. That's why I say if I don't know it, be careful. It's either brand spanking new or it's a scam because I don't know it. Pulse Chain is garbage. Stay away from Pulse Chain, dirty bird. Stay away from that. Pulse Chain is a dirty bird. Stay away from that. Do I think ETH is a good investment? Yes, I do. I think all crypto is a good investment. Do you know what my page is about? Everything you do on the blockchain is recorded. You cannot operate in crypto without the transaction being seen. So the whole story of criminals use Bitcoin to hide their transactions, absolutely false. The purpose of the blockchain is that when a transaction happens, everybody can see the transaction. It's not hidden from anyone. What are my thoughts on XRP futures ETF? Well, number one, don't be doing trading in futures. Number two, don't be buying ETFs. Number three, understand self-custody and learn how to buy crypto and hold it in your own self-custody. Chief Jet's out there repping IHodlLife brand. Go check out our store if you guys want to rep the brand too. IHodlLife.com. Am I a fan of Coin98? I have no clue what that is. Be very careful. Wow, you moderators are working hard today. Lots of scammers out there. How much does our financial service cost? Well, it's not a financial service. It's an educational service for building crypto portfolios, first off. And its initial charge is based on your crypto portfolio because crypto portfolios are of different sizes, are different levels of work. So feel free to book a 30-minute consultation if you're in the 25K range or higher, and you can find out what the initial setup cost is based on your needs. You won $36 in crypto, M. That's what you won. Congratulations. And Robert TM, you won yourself 1,000 iHodl points. Congratulations. Switch, do we have more? Do we have more in there that we have to draw? If we do, feel free to go ahead and draw them. We're at the 230 mark just about anyway. Feel free to go and draw whatever we need to draw. I think it's just the week 3 prize, which is the mystery prize. I think that's the next one to draw. The best wallet to keep your coins safe is a preference. I like the SecuX V20. Mac10, I encourage you to book a 30-minute free consultation with me, and I can explain all of the details to you. It's definitely not too late to buy XRP. It's definitely not too late to get your portfolio ready. It's definitely not too late to enter cryptocurrency. Yeah, I was violated for violating. Apparently I was harassing and bullying you fuckers. Damn it, I'm such a jerk. I need to go sit in the corner with a cap on and, you know, wash my mouth out with soap or something. What do I think about SafePal? Not a good wallet. Chainlink is a very good one, Gen XRP. Chainlink is a really good crypto. How does the crypto market change with institutions investing? It just adds more validation. It adds more market cap. It adds more liquidity. It's just plus, plus, plus. Plum Bob, I must have missed your previous comment. I see your comment now that says you didn't get a response. You said something about Pepe. I'm not sure what you want to know about Pepe. Feel free to ask again. The other influencers say XRP is a scam. Why do you think that? Because the other influencers are dummies and they don't know what they're talking about. That's why, Joel. Feel free to let them know Tristan said that. Will you deal with 20K brand new? Feel free to book a meeting with me. We'll chat about it. Link is in my bio for a free 30-minute consultation. I see that you're a subscriber, Plum Bob, which means you've been following me for a while. I can likely make an exception for a couple $1,000 difference in your portfolio. Just keep in mind, I like people to have a certain minimum because we want to give you a certain result. So just keep those details in mind when you show up just a little bit shy. But if you've been following our community, especially if you're a subscriber, you're a couple K short of our 25K, come sit down with me. We'll work something out. No, I would not be interested in Bitcoin mining. The days of Bitcoin mining are over. What are my thoughts on gaming tokens this bull run? All wallets are Web3, Julie. You're asking what's the best wallet? You heard Web3. Well, all wallets are Web3. So whether you buy a SecuX, which is the one I like, SecuX V20, or whether you buy a Ledger, or whether you buy a Elapal, or whether you buy a Trezor, or whether you buy a Tangem, these are all different companies that make offline wallets. Any of them are all Web3 because the assets you're putting on them are Web3 assets. Even if you just download a free one on your phone, a free online wallet like a Coinbase wallet or a MetaMask wallet, those are free self-custody online wallets. You send your crypto there, those are still Web3 wallets. So all of them are Web3 wallets, just so you know, Julie. Is it okay to buy a wallet off Amazon? I wouldn't recommend it. I would just go straight to the manufacturer. That's why the link in my bio goes directly to the manufacturer, not to Amazon, so you can get it faster. Have some patience and do it the right way. Do you get notifications to renew your insider status? No. Renewal of insider status is your responsibility, and it happens between November and December of every year. And if you don't renew, you miss keeping your locked-in price. So don't let your insider's renewal lapse, or you'll try to get back in, and it'll be a couple $100 more than what you cost to get in the first place. Getting in the insiders, once you're in, just stay in there. You don't have to pay anything more. You're locked in at your price forever. All you who got in at $36, congratulations. Now it's $200 to get in there. By the end of this bull run, it's going to be $500 to get in there. The wallet I recommend is the SecuX V20 for an offline wallet. And again, that's just my personal preference. What's my thoughts on whitelisting? I don't really have any thoughts on it. Whitelisting is okay for an NFT drop, but usually whitelisting is just a way to give exclusive features to people who have earned it, or sometimes a way for a project to gather how much activity they have before they launch. So whitelist is a dual-sided benefit. But to you as a user, the only benefit really to a whitelist is getting yourself in early on something or potentially getting a pre-allocation, but it also puts you in scamming area. Come over here and get whitelisted, and you think you're getting in early and you're getting scammed. So again, careful. The worst thing you can do in crypto is look for what do I get for free, because you're just going to get yourself scammed. Insiders renews in November, December. That's correct. It doesn't matter when you entered. Every November, December, it renews for the following year. You'll have a 30 to 45 day window to renew. And if you don't, Nathan will say, sorry, price just went up. Nathan is our Discord manager. What are my thoughts about Cardano? I think Cardano is one of the best blockchains out there. Last bull run, it was one of the better performers. And I've told you guys since I started being an influencer and since I started launching the IHodlLife brand to keep stacking your Cardano. So I hope you're still stacking it today, years later. If you're a part of Tokenized Financial, you get free access to the Insiders. The Insiders is $200 a year to get into that room with all the information. But if you're a Tokenized Financial client, you get it for free. So if you are a Tokenized Financial client and you are not in the Insiders, you need to open up a Discord ticket and say, hi, my name is, and tell me who your real name is, because likely on Discord, I don't know who you are compared to who you are in real life. And then let me know who you are, and then I will verify to the Discord manager, Nathan, yes, this person gets free access, or no, I have no clue who this person is. So if you are not in the Insiders and you're a Tokenized Financial client, then just make sure to go and open a ticket in our Discord. And I see that the week 3 prize has been pulled, the mystery prize. Congratulations, Robert. I think that's the second mystery prize I saw you win. Congratulations. Make sure to open a ticket. Joe on Solana is the next small cap meme to explode? Absolutely not. No, it is not. Nope, 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 nope. What's my opinion on Dogecoin? Garbage, 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 garbage. What is a good leverage trading platform I can use on my phone? None. You shouldn't be trading. You should be hodling. How do I check my status? You can just ask Nathan inside the Discord. Or you'll know because you're in the Insiders room. Next Gen looks like a scam. Alliance Marla 1. Be very careful. Next Gen, the pre-sale they're talking about looks like a scam. It looks like another blocked egg scam. So if anyone sees Next Gen, it looks like a scam, the same as blocked egg. Stay away from both of those. If you have your crypto in a Tangent wallet, yes, you're good to go. There's no such thing as the best wallet to hold XRP. It's whatever wallet you prefer. Just make sure you're using a wallet to hold it. No, I don't have any targets for any cryptocurrency other than how many can I accumulate. How much and how many of the coins can I accumulate? The IHodlLife renewal is in November, December. So it's coming soon enough. I mean, we're in August, but we're still half a year away. You're welcome, Robert. Congratulations, buddy. You won our mystery prize. We're always giving away prizes in the IHodlLife Discord. If you're not in our Discord yet, feel free to sign up. My battery's about to die. We better start winding down this live. I came into it with a full battery, and it seems like I'm running out almost half an hour before I normally used to, so my battery must be saying, hey, I can't handle these lives anymore. Time for a new phone. But I do use my old phone to do my lives. I keep my newer one in my hand for interactions. What are my thoughts on the Genius Act? The Genius Act is genius. The Genius Act is genius. The Stablecoin Act that they've done is genius. The advancements that we've made in cryptocurrency via the US legislature is, I almost can't believe it. Like, I almost can't believe it. They literally signed a bill that says we're not going to have government central CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. And they also approved stablecoin use for all banks. This is legendary shit, everyone. I know you don't see it because your crypto's not blowing. It's legendary shit that's happening. when they just decided to create a digital reserve that was already legendary. And since that happened until now, everything has been even more legendary. I have never been more confident of why I want to hodl my crypto than now. I've never wished more that I didn't buy more crypto than I already have now. I've never been more validated. Especially as an influencer, as the founder of the world's only crypto brand, as someone who's building my own blockchain, I've never been more sure, more validated that, wow, did I ever make the right choice as I am now. So that's my thoughts on the Genius Act and what's going on in relation to a lot of those details right now. Thank you guys. Thank all you guys. Don't thank me. Thank you guys for sending me heart me's. Thank you guys for tapping my screen. Look, we hit 276,000 likes because you guys are amazing. So thank you. Thank you so much for your attendance today, everyone. Thanks for tuning into my channel. My next live is going to be on Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to be doing Tech Talk about the IHodlLife rewards chain. What are we doing? What are we building? How does our new AI technologies work? What is our token ecosystem and what does it look like? When are we going to launch? What's the investment opportunities for investors? Have we started our seed round? All these details are still yet to be chatted about. So feel free to come out on Tuesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do Tech Talk Tuesdays with me about the IHodlLife rewards chain. Here on Sundays, always 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, also for Ask Me Anything Crypto. So thanks everybody for coming out today. I hope I was able to answer most of your questions. And when you leave my live today, everyone, remember to go out into the world and try to be the best version of yourself at all times. Try to catch the small idiosyncrasies of your own character and your own self and try to manipulate them little by little. The same way as I've been trying to rant less, trying to swear less, trying to make sure I'm not offending somebody, which is funny. And now I get a fucking behavior violation. So funny, the way the world works. Anyway, stay on that path. Always stay on that path of trying to better yourself incrementally, little by little by little by little by little. Treat that person better. Treat your spouse better. Treat your children better. Treat yourself better. Choose to be in a better mood more often. These tiny little increments are often just choices that you need to make. And the only reason you may not be happy in a lot of ways in your life is because you forgot to decide. You forgot to decide what you were going to do and how you were going to be happy and how you were going to think and how you were going to go about it. So start being aware of yourself, being aware of who you are and what you're doing. And when you slow it down like that, you suddenly become in control of yourself. Thanks everyone for coming out to my live today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll try and skip through these last few comments here before we shut down. I would not buy WLFI because if Trump gets impeached, it will crash. Yes, it is. Well, accumulation time has been for the last 2 years. So what are my thoughts on Base Network? Probably the best out of the layer 2s, although I'm not a big fan of layer 2s. Should you sell your car to buy crypto? Yep. Your car is a depreciating asset. Crypto is an appreciating asset. Yep, you should. See you later, Switch. See you on Tuesday. See you guys on Tuesday for Tech Talk Tuesdays. You're welcome, Gert. You're absolutely welcome. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in once again to an IHodlLife Sunday. I'll see you guys next Sunday, and I'll also see those of you on Tuesday that wish to come out for Tech Talk Tuesdays. You're welcome, and you're welcome. Thank you guys. Thank all you guys. Have a great day. Go out into the world and show the world how awesome you are, how good you are, how kind you are, how upgraded you are, how ahead of the next person you are, without being arrogant or ignorant. Just be good, positive examples for people around you. See you guys. Have a great, amazing, fabulous, I was going to say fan-fucking-tabulous, but I was trying to leave the swear word out. So fan-tabulous weekend. Go out and do good things with yourself and the people around you. See you guys on Tuesday.